Hello, greetings, welcome everyone. That snow thing just blows. Ah,
That's so good.
so excited.
Good.
Snazzy.
You see, even in chat, John is like, "Oh, the transition, like
Yeah,
there, right there."
we're up in the game. All right,
Once
we're
Up
up
again,
in
in
the
the
game.
game.
Taylor
The whole
fixes
point,
everything for everybody.
whole
That's
point of this everything is to up the game, and here we go. So let's talk. Hey, this is High Shelf Collective. We're gonna be doing a little something different tonight. Warmer in the winter. Mike is gonna run us through this Hallmark special of a role playing game, which is gonna be fantastic. But before we really launch into the game, let's talk about what's up. Because what's up is we are doing 12. We're doing our like end of the year High Shelf Collective charity stream. That's all starting like now. Um, the third is when it officially starts. That's going to be our first game is going to be Aegon, run by Ethan. And John the Wise is going to be joining us. He's traditionally a cyberpunk buddy, but he's going to join us for some Aegon. It's going to be kind of a Christmas themed Aegon. Taylor is in that game. Along with Blair, um, and who else is in that game? I forget. Who's our fourth?
Gavin.
Gavin.
Gavin,
That's right.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna
that'll
make
be
the
a lot of fun.
cyberpunk. We'll make the cyberpunk folks just pick up a handful of dice and chuck them.
That's
We'll see
right.
what happens.
Just see what happens. Just see what happens.
And
Yeah.
yeah, the holiday mishmash is good to be strong. John has sent me his pantheon of Christmas deities, and I about lost it.
John is here for the world building, man. He is in. He was
Yeah.
like, "What is this? Give me the book." Okay, cool. I've read the book. Let's go.
I need everybody else to get on his level and bring that energy to their holidays.
It's good. So yeah, we're going to be starting off with some Aegon, and just to let everybody know our plan. The plan is to put out a little Tiltify link, and actually, I could grab the Tiltify link and put it into chat, just so you can all see the campaign that we're about to do here. The point of this is, of course, to start raising money for the Trevor Project. And that's what we did last year. It's we're going to be continuing to do. It's an awesome charity. We love doing this event for them. And it's just kind of the cornerstone or capstone for our year. Hi, Dax. Maybe can
speaking
somebody
of
else talk
Christmas magic.
for a moment? Christmas magic. Here's my child.
Yes.
Christmas
Yes.
magic, guys. I don't know where we left off.
Exciting
Where was we
adventure.
going?
I was talking about the Trevor Project. It's a great charity, especially during the holidays. They do really important work for the LGBTQ plus community. We love supporting them. I can't. I think that's we're doing our charity campaign. It's basically just tune in. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have prizes. You can donate to get tickets for prizes and things like that. All kinds of stuff. It's gonna be great. I don't know if David can continue.
Books, drive through
So here,
RPG,
I'm back. I got
gift
it.
cards. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff.
Things that we're gonna be giving away for the Aegon game. We're gonna be giving away books of Aegon and of Blades in the Dark. So we got all that lined up from our good friends over at Red Hat or Evil Hat.
Evil
Red
Hat.
My God, Evil Hat. Sorry, my job is a lot of times in IT. So, anyways, we're going to be doing. Evil Hat has provided to us a bunch of digital copies of Aegon and Blades in the Dark. So we're going to be giving that away, and we have. Here's the donate URL. I'm just going to toss it in the Twitch, just so y'all start to know. Every week, because we have some amazing friends. Ronaldus, who, if you all don't know who Ronaldus is, I completely understand. He's not like a big Twitter name or anything like that, but he made the setting that we play in Red Markets on Wednesdays, and he is donating to us quite the prize. Every week, we're going to get to give away a $150 gift card to Drive Through RPG, thanks to this man, which is phenomenal. The way we're going to do that is every week is an individual raffle. So if you donate to the Trevor Project through our Tiltify link, what's up, Lord of Sin? We will be doing, we're going to kind of count up how much everybody donates. and every $20 will enter you in to win this really nice gift card from Ronaldus for Drive-Thru RPG. Also, I'm so sorry if y'all are hearing my child. Buddy, that is a game. So one moment, please. I have to tell these nice people about our thing. So the other thing we're giving away, this is a huge one. Okay. Grand prize for the whole thing. Same model of raffle. Same model of the raffle. Every $20 gets you a little ticket into this raffle. Rich, High Shelf Rich, is donating a one of a kind D&D book. The first printing of Demons and Demigods, which is like, they made it the one time and it had all these like evil bad guys for original D&D, and it had a bunch of Cthulhu, Lovecraftian, Pantheon stuff in there, and they got sued.
It's
Was
Elric of I think I had all the Elric of Mildabone,
Right.
however they pronounce it.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
things
They
in there
basically
too. Yeah.
printed a bunch of people's like copyrighted material. They got sued after the first printing, and Rich is going to donate his first print of this book. So this will be like, as you donate, the grand prize is going to run the whole way through, and we're going to do a raffle at the very end. And then we have these weekly raffles, and then on the days of the games, we're going to be giving away games to people who are in the stream, active, donating, and all that good stuff. So this is a huge week for us, or a huge month for us, really, as we raise funds for the Trevor Project. It's going to be a biggie, and it's, gosh, it's going to be so good. Yeah, it is. It's the hardbound version. It's the 1E, super rare, and I think I convinced Rich to make his original D&D game, which is going to happen the 10th, Friday the 10th. And he's going to put a bunch of those gods and bad things in there. So y'all are going to die.
It's going to be fun for everybody.
It's
I think everybody's talking about giving, like, trying to get through as many characters as possible in that game. So I think that all lines up with the goal.
Yeah, it does. Oh, we've already got our first donation. That is amazing. All right. People are already in the running. I love it. I love it. So
I mean, I'm about to throw money in there.
This is not like, you know, Friday is going to be our first like big day where we've got a bunch of like guests and stuff, but let's get the party started now because the thing is live. It's ready to go. And this giveaway for the book starts now, and the giveaway for our $150 Drive-Thru RPG giveaway starts now. So all good. Love having you all here. Thank you all for doing this and just being part of this adventure with us. I am going to hand this over to Mike to talk about Warmer in the Winter.
Wait, one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
We have new merch for the holiday. If everyone goes, and I think they're still having their Cyber Monday sale on at least
Yes.
Public. There's so many T's. It's our little logo for our holiday thing with like a cute little tree where icons like the star on top. Anyway, kicking it off right. Plus, there's all other super cool things. That's it. That was my announcement. Let's talk about some Warmer in the Winter.
Yes. So Warmer in the Winter just hit physical fulfillment in like the last week. They were a Zine Quest project back in February by Will Lentz, who's done other stuff as well that I don't have the full list in front of me right now. But they are in the mail to people right now. So all I have to show people is like the printouts of all the pages where I was trying to like highlight things to keep track of it. But it's a thing. It is a Powered by the Apocalypse hack that was published as a zine to capture the genre feeling, what have you, of like Hallmark and Lifetime Channel holiday movies. So, and also in the vein of things like Gilmore Girls and The Good Witch. So yeah, that's clearly in line for what Mike runs on Wednesday nights when he's not doing Blades or Red Markets. So
sure, or Trophy.
So like in my stream earlier
today, I am very out of my depth here. It's gonna be great.
So Dom was in my stream earlier today, and we were talking about like, yeah, we don't know what Mike's gonna do because this isn't Mike's thing. I mean, I'm fully 100% expecting Cthulhu to show up. Like, or
Yep.
zombies or something. Like, this can't be Hallmark. No, this isn't Mike.
It's gonna be. See if it strays too far into Lifetime territory, we're gonna end up in a murder mystery. But you know,
Well, that's Brindlewood Bay for you.
Yeah, and everybody here is going to be
Hey,
like way
there's
too young to
Hallmark
be
Murder
Brindlewood Bay,
and
but
Mystery. It's its own channel now.
Sad that I walked
they
into
made
my
a
mom's house and she
Lifetime
was watching
channel
this stuff.
movie
Or Lifetime. That's what it
about
is.
they
Lifetime.
made a Lifetime channel movie about a woman whose husband disappeared, and her husband was on a message board that I was on, and we were all like, where'd he go? We can't find him. He's just now there's news reports. Like we were on the same story.
what?
Oh my god.
Cookie, what?
I'll share links to that one later in Discord.
That's wild.
Heck
We're just
yeah.
getting so many
Hey,
everybody,
blasts from
join
the
our
past
Discord.
links today.
Yeah.
Why
What
am I the
dice
one
do I
telling
use?
stories? D6s.
Yes.
2d6.
We are 2d6. That's it. That's all the dice for tonight. And being a PBTA game, you're all the ones who roll them. I don't get to do nothing. Ta-da. If I want to do
Well, you
something,
just get to
it
do
just
things.
happens. Yeah.
You're
Um,
not bound by the dice. You just make things happen.
Yes. I also get to add a new title to my list of titles besides GM and MC and Market. Tonight I'm the matchmaker. So there. How you like that?
Oh, I love it.
Yes, so everybody chose playbooks before. We have names. Ta-da. People were doing the last sets of choosing of stuff for their playbooks and stuff as we were getting ready to go on. Did anybody else have any questions around any of that stuff? I think everybody was good.
Figure it out.
Do I have to choose a hobby now? Or can I just say when that comes up in gameplay?
You can say when it comes up. I think do check everybody should probably check your starting moves, because some of the playbooks have starting moves that say you get heartstrings on people, and that is like knowing enough about them to kind of like know how to get them to do things and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm retired, and it says when someone tugs heartstrings to ask you, you do something for them, and you accept. Instead of marking experience, choose either take +1 forward to completing a task, clear status, or all that.
It doesn't sound like you start with heartstrings.
Yeah, that's
like one of
not
the playbooks I was looking at was Forbidden Fruit, and you start with somebody in the group already has 2 heartstrings with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
like Ethan's character Lucas has one that says, choose one of the people, one of the other characters. They're your friend. You have 2 heartstrings on them.
Yeah. I have to be friends with. I'm the best. I'm the bestie. I'm friends with the protagonist, and I help keep them out of trouble or get them in more trouble. However, I'm feeling tonight.
Okay,
We'll
so
find out.
who is Lucas friends with?
Oh, that's a great question. Who do we got? I don't know who all we got.
Yeah, maybe we should do the introductions first. Yeah, that be easier because I think you're the only one who has to choose heartstrings. But yeah,
Yeah.
So I see now I do the thing where I try to point to people and like
Yes.
here. So your top left first one for us to hit here, Taylor. So why don't you tell us about Katie?
Oh boy, I am Katie, classified as the Rekindled. Just a quaint townsperson. Wait, crap, what's our town's name? I gotta write it down. I keep forgetting it.
It's Hopewood Springs.
Hopewood Springs. Yeah, I'm just, a quaint little resident here of Hopewood Springs. Been around, probably since been out on my own. Just a little baker. I like to bake goods, cookies, things. Maybe I don't know how well off am I. Maybe I have a little shop, or maybe I'm working at a bakery with the dream to have a shop. I feel like she probably bakes goods on the weekends to take to the retirement home, and definitely helps with the bake sales at school, even though she doesn't have a kid, and is really really into it all.
She's the professional baker. Is she's the one that people are showing up to drop big money for
Yes.
at the bake sale.
Yep. Yeah, anyone's got a party coming up for the weekend, they call me, I'm just there. I'm very very friendly, resourceful, because I'm just a humble baking assistant. I have to fund my baking somehow. We figure it out. We make ends meet. That's it. That's all my stats.
Right.
I'm an industrious employee.
Yes.
We'll go over to this side and make David tell us
Oh.
about Kurt.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Kurt Lazarus, local beekeeper. I play the enthusiast, so he's a bit of a nerd about the bees. Okay, he knows a little too much about bees and what bees are used for, and
David, this is a role playing game.
I'm look. This is my one shot to use all my bee knowledge in a role playing game with the enthusiast playbook.
I'm so happy.
Y'all don't even know what you're in for. All right. Kurt is.
I think we know whose best friend Ethan is.
So Kurt is, he's new Hollywood nerd. All right. So he's got the thick rim glasses, so he's a nerd, but he's like tall, broad shouldered with the flannel and the nice boots, the Carhartt jacket. Like he's nerdy because he got glasses, but he's like Captain America nerdy, right? You know what I'm talking about.
So all of Washington State, then.
Right.
Everybody that lives in Washington State.
Yeah.
If he takes the glasses off, do we suddenly not know who he is anymore?
Right. Yeah. It's like, oh man, who is this weird, handsome man? It's like, no. I'm just Kurt, the nerd, the bee nerd. So yeah, whenever people, get bees in their house, they gotta get them taken out. Like they call Kurt, and Kurt comes and talks their ear off about bees while he, takes them out of the wall, and they can't like leave them alone because it's their house, and they can't like just say, hey, do your job, because like he's talking to them while he's taking care of this giant problem. So he loves house calls because it gives him an opportunity to talk about bees to people.
It's gonna go great. So down here we have Casey. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Glenn?
Okay. So Glenn is he's the elder. He was I'm going off of the name. He was a logger. Basically, he hauled the logs, and occasionally he would get a phone call or two from Kirk when he needed some beehives moved around. But, he got a little old, couldn't really pass his eyesight, lost his DOT physical. So, he took up gardening. He's grumpy but wise. Those long, hard roads of kind of just like, he's like, leave me alone. Let's see. He's got some sage advice though. And on his spare time, he likes, to woodwork, do things with his hands, still get in there. But yeah, he lives on the outskirts of town, but comes in and has some lovely baked goods in the morning. So that's about all I got right now for Glenn. I'm sure he'll evolve over time.
Okay. Good. It's a good start. Just starting point. So then let's hit Ethan up down here for Lucas.
Yeah, so I'm playing Lucas, the bestie. I'm a barista, adventurous and whimsical. So like kind of probably spent some time in the Pacific Northwest, that kind of thing. So I've got those like big city values in this like small town. Single source coffee beans only at the coffee shop, which nobody understands or appreciates, but that's okay.
Single source, fair trade.
Single source, fair trade, like it's only the best. I think probably to help Katie out, maybe the like baked goods at the coffee shop, specifically from Katie, not from the local bakery, but Katie.
Yeah.
To help her out, kind of deal. And yeah, just a little eccentric for this kind of small town environment, but I'm just trying to help people out. Make sure everybody's doing okay.
Well, I do have a little background for Hopewood Springs I can read here too, but David, it sounded like you were.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. So, are you best friends with Katie?
I think that makes sense. If I'm like, getting her the in at the bakery and all kinds of stuff like that, or getting the in at the coffee shop, that kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then it sounds like Kurt and Glenn know each other too, so we have some good symmetry here.
We have some interconnections here. That's good.
It all lines up with the overlay. Good job. All right. Yeah, so Hopewood Springs, where we're in the quiet, snow-covered village of Hopewood Springs. Founded in 1767, Hopewood Springs is one of the oldest surviving settlements in the county. Nestled in a quaint valley, local legend tells of Hammond Clark and his family searching for a place to call home and stumbling onto a cool spring of water just as they were desperate for more supplies. This discovery was taken as a sign of their hopes being rewarded, and so, as they built their first wooden cabin, they named the land. As more settlers eventually joined them, the name stuck. Many years have come and gone since then, but the town's inhabitants still pride themselves on being a place of optimism and hope rewarded. They truly love sharing their quaint downtown and local legends with all who pass through. Um, so yeah, right, like camera pans down on this little town, um, and I think before we had the existence of this coffee shop, that I was going to start everybody in like the cafe here. Is breakfast time on like a nice shiny morning. You can see like camera pans past the front of like the town hall, like Christmas dance tonight, right? Like, and I think we come to like inside the diner, where you know the people are kind of like these characters are scattered around. Maybe they're together, maybe they're not. What is breakfast at this diner in this small town like for y'all?
2 pieces of bacon, black coffee, no sugar, with 1 sunny side up egg, and some butter white toast.
That is a person I know.
That's just me when I go to Waffle House.
For sure.
I am that person at Waffle.
Yeah, I think Kurt orders like the nice like French toast situation, but says don't bring any syrup. I bring my own. And he's got like a little like plastic bear of his own honey, And he's like, I don't eat syrup, I eat honey.
It's so sweet. I feel like Katie, a part of her morning routine of having to drop off her personal baked goods to the coffee shop and do all the things, she's like rushing in with like a bunch of cake boxes just filled with stuff, like kicking through the door, like covered in flour, and just goes up to the counter and is
Oh
like
yeah, I'm
dinging
sure
for
they have
coffee.
like the case. I'm sure there's like some of them are also probably being dropped off here. Like they have the case. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the bakeries where we get all our muffins from. We don't make those here because they're across the street.
Yeah, there's one like
We support
separate
one another. We
boring
all
box.
exchange. They
Um,
like they're just doing like regular drip coffee, but it is the good coffee from like Lucas's shop. It's like
Buy my beans.
it's like, yeah, they're like ethically sourced and grown in the valleys of. Here you go. I can't really keep track of like the whole story. Yes, perky beans. And they're here with some perky beans.
So thanks to the chat. Also, Kurt brings his own like coffee mug, and it's like a hexagon shaped like beehive like shaped coffee mug.
Does it have the little like honey dipper like built into like the handle? So
Yeah,
like, pull
totally.
that
So
so
you just take it out and dip it in the honey and then put it in the thing. Yeah, totally.
adorable.
This is the kind of life I crave.
Yeah.
He's cozy, man.
Yeah.
He's cozy all the way down for sure.
Yeah. Can I do this instead of work in society?
So I think one of the other people who is here is Anthony, and Anthony is if anybody remembers Ned Ryerson from Groundhog Day.
Oh yes.
Got pin outside. That is Anthony. He is here. He is a realtor in town. He's probably having a morning. He asked Kurt here for something to talk to him for a bit. I think when Katie comes in, it kind of startles him, and he knocks over his cup of coffee onto like a bunch of stuff that he had on the table, and he gets kind of uptight about it, and he's like kind of like rolling up the like coffee soaked papers into like a ball. Like, oh, I'll just put this here and like put this into my bag and like
She
Like
just immediately drops her
he's
boxes and like runs over
acting
with
a little bit
handfuls of
stressed out.
towels and is like trying to help pat it with like napkins and stuff. Like, so
Um,
sorry. Oh my
he
gosh.
seems, yeah, he's like, yeah, no, the table there is fine. Like, like he's like kind of like shaking the coffee off them onto the table, so like you'll like try to focus on like the countertop instead of like the papers, and like he's like, oh, I'll just wad this up and put this into here.
You really shouldn't put them inside the basket. They're never going to dry out there and then get
No,
all wrinkly. If you lay them
but
out on the table, here, let me wipe off the
once I get
table
them
and then
back
lay
to
them
my
out
office, I'll
flat.
open them back out, and like I'll be able to, it's gonna
Okay.
be fine. I'll take care of it. It'll be.
Here, at least
I'm
put some
just gonna
napkins in
go.
between them.
He like kind of like grabs like the 3 or 4 out of like the little metal dispenser on the counter and like kind of like crunches them up and shoves them into like the briefcase.
That's not what I meant, but that's
And
fine.
then he kind
That's
of like
fine.
closes it. It's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later, Kurt. And he kind of like leaves.
So much noise for 6 o'clock in the morning.
Glenn, I brought a bunch of not waffles. What are those called? Muffins. Muffins is very early. What's your favorite kind? You seem like a bran muffin kind of guy.
I was gonna say blueberry, but I'll take bran. Thank you, Miss Katie.
I have blueberry and bran. Do you want them? Here you go.
Thank you,
That's the
ma'am.
double B.
That's what I'm gonna call it. That's good. Write down notes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am. Should pat
He
you on the back.
Just rolls his
Turns around.
eyes and he goes back to eating his food. Probably looking at the paper.
Yeah, no, Kimberly, the waitress, will come over and be like, all right, yeah, here you go, Glenn. Same thing as yesterday. Same thing as the day before. Don't you ever try to feel like getting something different?
I have been on this earth for 67 years, and this has got me by every morning at every diner between here and California. This will do me, but thank you. Yours is the best, and I've been everywhere, so I appreciate it.
She's like, oh, I mean, Alan and Martin will be happy to hear that. They always like it when there's compliments.
I think
She like,
I think Kurt is gonna kind of
pencil back
lean.
behind the ear and like kind of like go on about her way.
If we're at the bar, right? If we're all at the bar thing, we're kind of each in our little zones. I think Kurt's gonna kind of lean over to Glenn. It's like, hey Glenn, if you want to take that up a notch, he's gonna like slide over his bear of honey. Just a little gets you a long way, man. Just turn that plate of plain sauce up a notch. Make it real fire for you. Yeah, comes from my own hives. I mean, they made it today for you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I took the bees up.
I mean, they don't actually make it today. They make it in April, but it takes a long time.
I was like, did you send my nephew down to Texas with a load of bees because it was getting cold up here?
Yeah. I mean, but I still have a couple of hives that are wintering here, so it's okay. But this is fresh. Don't mind the bits. Okay, that's just comb in there. That's good. It's good. It's healthy for you.
I've put worse in my body. All right, fine. If it just gets you to be quiet, I just want to read my paper. And he puts a little of that honey down, takes a bite, and he's like, on his toast, he's like, he doesn't say anything, but you see a smile on his face.
Sweet. Try it on the muffin.
Now that's going too far. Your muffins are just fine by themselves, ma'am.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Tell that to my ex-wife. He takes a drink of his coffee.
I just want to watch this character's whole day. That's like.
I think Kurt will like flag down Kimberly's like, can I have one of those muffins too, please?
Oh yeah, okay. She'll like head over where there's like the elevated cake tray kind of thing with like the lid on top and like take one out.
Yep. Yeah. Kurt probably doesn't fuss about too much what the actual flavor is. He just whichever muffin comes out first.
Well, he had a brand muffin. She assumes you want the same thing.
So. Sure. We're friends. That works.
God, we sold 2 bread muffins at the same day. That never happens. That's,
Kimberly is a star salesman here at this diner. Like these 2 yahoos will take whatever muffin. I'm just gonna get the worst ones that sell the least. That's what I'm gonna give to them.
Fair. That's valid.
Yeah.
um,
So yeah, Mike, we're just gonna keep filling this scene.
okay. Yeah, no, I think behind you through like the big plate glass window as far as like the town square, you do see Anthony the realtor like not like bump into, but like comes across someone in the street who you don't recognize, and he talks to him for a second there, and then Anthony goes on his way the direction like, oh, that's where his office is at, and this guy gets into like a very expensive, very modern car.
Lucas, what you up to, bestie? Or not Luke? Yes,
Oh.
yes, Lucas. Remember
Am I there or am I serving coffee because it's the morning?
Well, we established it's like 6 a.m. here, apparently. So you can be wherever you want.
That's a
Maybe that is the like, yeah.
Preferably in bed, but maybe I'm having breakfast first.
Like, give me an egg sandwich before I have to go serve coffee to everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think Lucas would like stumble in at this point, kind of deal, like sunglasses and scarf just all over. It's got to have the scarf. Would just come in and like sit down next to Katie and just like put his head down on the bar.
I have a coffee and a muffin all ready for him. I just scoot in front of his head on the bar.
Yeah. He'll like reach out and grab the coffee, take a sip, and he's like, this is Guatemala. It's good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They tried
I
to
made
serve
sure-
Mildly
community.
over extracted, but it's...
They served community here last month, and it's
Yeah,
fine.
this is
Fine.
much
It's
better.
okay. It's okay. And
Hey,
muffin
so-
is this?
It is banana nut.
Okay, that works for me.
I thought it would go well with the coffee. I don't know. I'm trying to learn pairing. It's very
Yeah, that's
intricate.
important.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's true. It's like trendy.
It's right. And look, I'm thinking later when I can open my own bakery, and then I don't know, maybe you can come be the coffee guy, and then we can have a pairing menu like fancy wine bars, but breakfast.
Like a coffee sommelier. I love that. That's
Yes.
an exceptional idea. That's the future.
That's the future.
We could take that anywhere.
I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, Hopewood Springs being like the first, and then who knows? Maybe we can go down the road to Wintergreen Forest.
So, I mean, to be honest, Portland probably beat us to it, but nobody around here would ever know that.
No one would know that.
So
We
we've
can take
got
the
it.
East Coast. I don't know.
We
Someone in
can't take
Maine's
the East
probably
Coast.
thought of it too.
Also, Portland could also be Portland.
Portland. The Portlands, man, they got the coffee on wrap or on lock. That's weird. Hey,
Right.
so is it
Mhm.
too early for some possible gossip
Never.
for you? Okay. So, Anthony, the weird lawyer?
Yeah.
I knocked over a coffee cup on accident when I came in, and he was being very shady about some papers. And then he was also being very shady outside with a guy who got into a shady vehicle. And then he left.
It's a lot of shade.
It's a lot of shade
It's a lot
this
of shade
early
for
in the
this early in the
morning.
morning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh my god, bitch.
Oh my God. This is why we're friends.
Yeah, he gives off real Ned Ryerson energy. I've never really been able to figure it out, but that's just
No.
it's too much.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think? What's the hypothesis?
I don't know. Because, look, let's be honest. I mean, you're the only one that I'm really a gossip with. He was being very secretive. Like, it's something that would impact more. I don't know. It seemed less than
Could-
confidential documents about like a client and a little spazzy.
Now, Katie, I love you, and I I don't want to hurt you with this question, but is this whole Anthony thing, is this to distract you from the fact you're single on Christmas? Is that what this
No,
is right now?
That's a little. Glenn just
I'm
looks
not
up and is like, what? He's
This
like,
is
what
a
we're doing?
Hallmark moment if I ever saw one.
What?
Like, let me read you real quick.
Just really quick.
It's
I
right
The
on the
know
library's
rails.
open.
that Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I know that it was a thing that I did with my ex for a long time, and I've been really coming to terms with the fact that I'm haven't been doing it alone. But it was weird. I'm not reaching. I promise.
Yeah. All right, we got to fix this. We need to fix this today. Are you going to the dance?
I think
Yes.
about then, like the bell on like the door will jingle, because of course that's what it is here. And then like this very short older woman who is all bundled up. I mean, it's cold and there's snow on the ground, but it's not like super cold. And she is just like completely wrapped up and like big scarf all the way around, knit cap pulled down over her ears. Will come in like, um, Kimberly, can you fetch me a large tea with lemon and some honey? I need to, and like her face is like just pink. Her eyes are like bloodshot. Her nose is all red. She has clearly been sick. And this is Esmeralda, and she's supposed to be the one who is planning the Christmas dance.
Bum, bum, bum.
no, Miss Esmeralda, what?
Esmeralda. Just call me Ezzy, Glenn. It's worked for years. Go for it. Just, you know.
No, Miss Izzy, what are you doing out? You look sick as a dog.
Well, look, I'm not like locked up in that home. I'm here to do things for the town. There's a dance, and the dance is the dance is tonight, and the dance has to happen. It's the highlight of the Christmas season for everybody in the town.
You're telling me one of these youngins can't do it? We're getting old. You can't be out in this cold like that.
Well, I never. Like she is absolutely every bit as old as Glenn.
Yeah.
But you can't call her old, Glenn.
But how dare you? How dare you refer to us? Oh. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't just draft someone off the street and force them to do it.
I mean, it worked back in the war. I don't see why it won't work now.
Wow. Okay.
He's grumpy. And his coffee and his breakfast was interrupted by a twerp spilling coffee. Making all fuss over paperwork.
no.
Not you. He's mad at what's his name?
Anthony, the lawyer, or the
Anthony.
realtor.
Yeah. He's been trying to get his house for years. He doesn't like him.
No, he never really came home from Vietnam.
Damn. Things they carried much, Ethan. Damn, bro.
I'm just
So yeah, I think that Kurt has like given some extra space to this sneezy lady.
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
Lucas totally pulled his scarf up over his nose. Like
Kimberly, like the tea goes into like a paper cup and like it goes on the counter, and then she very rapidly takes a couple steps back.
Yeah, like there's no offer of honey from Kurt on this one. It's like,
Yeah.
no.
There's like, how much do I owe you for it? There's like, don't worry about it. You do all that work on the Christmas dance. Just take it. Like,
Is this a point in which I can establish something that goes with my starting move?
do it.
So I have a starting move. This is my home. Pick a cause, and then all the things towards that cause, I get goodies with my moves. Can my cause be to save the dance?
Yes, your cause can absolutely be to have this Christmas dance go off right without a hitch.
Oh my god. This is like the 80s. This is like the 80s like adventure movie. We gotta save the dance.
I just
love
get
it.
like really big eyes. And I just look over at Lucas.
Yes.
It wouldn't be Christmas without the dance. It'd be such a shame if it
It would.
didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many good memories associated with the dance, and you know, we've had a rough year, and
Yeah, you
it's a
have.
lot. It's a lot for one person to take on by themselves, especially with such a flourishing baking career. I feel like one would need a helping hand.
Yep. One would.
As me and Lucas would love to help save the dance.
Yep.
Esmeralda is like, at first she's like, well, I can't take the coffee, the cup, the tea for nothing, and she'll put like a little bit of cash and some change down on the counter, and she'll hear you say something to her like, we want to help with the dance, and she'll turn and look at you, and in the background behind her, you see Kimberly like spray the money before she moves it. Like, oh,
I kind of
oh,
also take a part of Lucas's scarf.
we want to help.
Ah,
No, I could certainly deal with the help. I mean, I'm feeling, I'm not feeling, I'm fine. I'm not,
no,
there's nothing to worry. It's tonight. Yeah, almost all the preparations are ready. There's just the last final bits of stuff, decorating and getting some of the things done in town hall, and making sure the shipments come in.
that
I'd
seems like a
certainly
lot to
appreciate
do
the
and keep me
help.
busy all day and not thinking about anything else. I would very much love to help.
Like, oh well, yeah, yes, dear. Thank you so much. She pats you on like the forearm sleeve. It's like, yes, thank you so much. It'll be such a great help. There's all the information is over in like the I don't imagine it being like a permanent fixture meeting hall, but like there's the big room in the middle of the town hall, which is kind of like general community center, I guess, also, because I keep thinking it was like, yeah, it has a room that's like a basketball court that they put chairs in for meetings. Like,
Yes.
There's like a stage on one side.
yes.
There's like all-purpose rooms.
It almost
It
sounds
has,
like one of those like lodges, you know? It's like a meeting house for like Lodge 472 or whatever. And like
Oh, it's the Elks Lodge.
yeah,
The
exactly. Like
local Elks
there's
Lodge.
like the woodworkers
Yes.
guys show up on Tuesdays and then like they play bingo on Wednesdays and then like it's like the town meeting hall, but it's
Yes.
really like
Is the only venue in town.
yeah.
yeah.
The only.
Like you can try to do it here, or you can try to do it at the church, and the pews don't move out of the way so people can dance. Yeah. Like,
Oh, they for sure don't.
I'm just like, yeah, all the decorations and stuff are already over there, and they're just the paperwork and anything that you would need is there. I'd appreciate that so much, dear. Thank you so much. It's like just very, very touchy. Very thank you. Oh, such affection for you young people for helping me here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You're very welcome. Here, take some gingerbread cookies. The ginger will be good for your throat, probably. I don't know. Go home. Go home.
Oh
Get some
yes,
rest.
thank you, dear. I'll, my number's in the paperwork. If you need anything, just and she like kind of she wanders back out.
What's the
Luke,
waitress's name again?
Kimberly.
I just look at Kimberly, like motion for the spray bottle of disinfectant.
Lucas will reach into like his little like satchel or whatever he's got and pull out like one of the like spritzy kind of hand sanitizers and just like start spraying you.
Yeah, thank you.
Kirk, you're probably the only one who sees this. While everybody's distracted and he's like all the coughing, you see a little metal flask and he pours it into his coffee. He's like, that's how I keep from getting sick.
Kurt like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
So you're gonna do that to keep from getting sick, and then go operate heavy machinery, right? That sounds okay.
He's,
It's like,
he's
cool.
retired.
You've driven bees for me before. That's great.
Now, Kurt, I'm sober 99% of the time when I used to drive my truck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure.
How do you
just,
think I
you
can?
know, I
I
was
got you.
I wasn't trying to judge nothing. It's only before 8 in the morning.
Should have
just-
saw.
I was gonna say lowballing and saying 10,000 hours on the road. 1% is like at least 100 hours. I think.
It's like 4
If I did that
straight
back right-
days. Yeah.
Remember,
That is-
like how old he is. This is back before electronic
true.
Oh yeah.
e-logs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Some of
yeah.
that black tar car, he might be
Yeah,
one of those types of guys.
yeah,
You don't know. You
yeah,
don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Black tar
He's
coffee.
old.
He's old.
He's old.
Glenn did what Glenn needed to do.
Glenn
Right.
has done things. He has seen things and has done things.
So, yeah, I think Kurt-
games.
I think Kurt's fine. He's just gonna razz you about drinking before 8. That's it.
Look, he'll be like, "Look, I've had 2 ex-wives. This is why. This is exactly why."
Yeah. I mean, after a while, you have to kind of ask yourself, is it me? Right. They can't all be crazy. Maybe
Oh no,
it's
it
me.
was 100. No. The first one, she was crazy. This one, it was me.
Look, man, like Kurt like takes a seat closer to you now. He's like, look, I know this is early and this is still, Glenn time. I think all day is Glenn time usually, but I understand that right now is especially Glenn time. But I just want to say, it's very good of you to, be able to say that. Like that's great. The funny thing about bees, and then he starts talking about how like
He just,
the whole beehive is all women, right? And like there's like the dudes don't do anything. and eventually Glenn's like, that's real nice, son.
yeah, pretty much. Uh-huh. Fascinating. I'm always enthralled with your bee knowledge, Kurt. I think I can get on Jeopardy now and be successful.
If the category is bees, you just phone a friend on that one. I'll take care of you.
That's right. Yeah.
Is that not how that
Jeopardy.
game
Yeah.
works?
Anyway.
Is it different? Oh, okay.
No, you didn't watch a lot. Well, no, you're out in the country. Yeah, never mind. I'll show you one day if you ever come out to the house.
Okay.
Alex?
I think in the background in the square, like that fancy car that the guy got into, you see it like basically just like do like a U-turn in the middle of stuff, and like it drives past like the big long window there in the coffee shop, and you can see in the back of it like the guy inside is like both hands on his phone, like no hands on the wheel. The car's just...
Is that one of those new Teslas?
Yes, on
What
the
is
back
it?
it has the
Dimension
Edison Automotive logo. Like,
Yeah, they
That's
say
the
it drives in
car. It's
4D.
creepy, right? Or
amazing.
sketch.
It definitely doesn't belong here.
No.
No one here can afford that.
No. Half this car still has like standards from the 60s.
Now, what is wrong with that?
They're wonderful makes. I mean, obviously they last. I'm just saying it's on a place.
Yeah,
now
right.
there is a move listed here.
Is there?
It is named
Oh,
Wish Upon
this
a
game has
Star.
mechanics.
I know, right?
I'm only looking
It's
at
just
my list. I
shocking.
forgot
Like,
about
yeah.
normal moves.
Yeah,
man.
so
I gotta
wish
scroll
upon a
back.
star. When you wish upon a star, name a person, ask a question, or otherwise state what information you're wishing for, and roll with spirit.
Wish upon a star.
Is that just like if we want to know something, we just
Yeah.
like basically ask the question? Okay.
What page is that on the PDF? I know.
It is the page number in the bottom of the page is 5. Whether that matches up to the PDF or not, I'm never sure.
Pretty close.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
But it's kind of like the middle of the moves list.
Yep.
On a spirit. I surprisingly have like no spirit.
Same.
I mean, I don't know. How's Lucas looking?
That's fine. I mean, you
If I
get
pointed it
XP if
out-
you fail. That's
That's true. That's true. I'll just be like, what's maybe kind of like looking, trying to
Yeah, I
find
got, I
like
got spirit.
some identifying bits about him,
I can
She's
roll
eyeing him.
also. I'm curious. It caught my attention.
Yeah, I only got an 8. Is that a win?
An 8 is a partial hit.
Uh,
You get an unclear or confusing answer,
Yeah, what's his deal?
but where'd it go? Give a
Situation.
gift. Sorry, like the names, they're all totally different. Like I'm not sure what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, the names for
So
this.
so there
game
is
slightly different than the rest.
a move called give a gift, which is when you give a gift, you may help someone. So if there was somebody who wanted to help you, potentially that number goes up. I
Oh,
was probably supposed
I
to do
can-
that before it, but
I can do that one because Lucas is just gonna pull out his phone and like start googling, basically, to just like help figure out who this guy is.
okay.
Should I roll to give a gift or does it just? do the thing?
Yeah, it is. You actually roll with heartstrings.
Oh, I got 2 of those.
Nice.
So that is 11.
11. Yep. They get to add 2 to Taylor's roll.
10.
Which brings it to 10. So full success. You're sitting there, you start to look at it, like it starts to click with like this guy in there. Looks kind of familiar. Edison Automotive. And then Lucas is like flipping around on the phone. It's like, oh yeah, like here, and like it pulls up and it's like there's the picture on the front page of like the Edison Cars website, and that is Leon Tusk. They had Edison Auto and Mega Loop.
Mega loop, stop it.
Yes, by hook or by crook, I'm making this game about capitalism.
Oh my god.
Holy. What's he doing in our town?
Yeah, that's
probably,
weird.
probably nothing good. Nothing ever comes good of corporate types.
I mean, Glenn, didn't I hear you saying that Anthony guy's been trying to get your land? I mean, maybe there's
Well,
something weird going on.
for a long time. Hasn't come up with enough money yet. So I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. And now that we know this scumbag's in here, I'm definitely not going to sell to him. I'll die on that land.
Yeah, but
And then I'll give it to Kirk because Kirk's the only family member I feel like I got left. I see you as family.
I think having
that'd be
questions about how much it would cost to buy land is probably part of why he was here to try to talk to Kurt this morning. Like, oh,
To
you've
Kurt
got
or
all
to
that
Glenn?
to Kurt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like you have all that space for the bees. That's you're not doing anything with it. You're willing to part with any part of it, and like, yeah.
He has not actually talked to me about any of this stuff yet, right? He was just
No, he kind of got there and kind of was starting to have a little bit of that conversation, and
Yep.
that's when oh, there's other people in close proximity, and I spilled coffee all over everything, and oh my god, I gotta get out of here before anybody finds out what I'm doing.
Right, yeah. Please don't look at these papers. Please don't look at these papers.
Yeah.
Cool.
The counter, wipe the counter. The precious Formica, not these. Yeah.
maybe that Tusk guy's here because I think he recently, from what I've seen in the tabloids, maybe had some issues with his SO. I think her name was like Soot or something like that.
Soot's plural.
Speaking,
Soot.
what's SO? What is that? What are you
Significant other.
You mean his wife or husband? I don't
Partner.
care.
Yeah, wife, husband, partner, whatever. Yeah. It's a catch-all
Okay.
term. It's convenient.
So he's just trying to get away? Or
Could be. I mean, this is a great place to get away from anything that matters. So
Think she's hiding here? Is that what y'all are saying?
he's
no, I
gonna
think
hide
he's
here.
hiding here.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt, can I steal some of your honey for my coffee?
Please, of course, I would love to. And like he goes to his like little bag and it pulls out the thing of honey and like unwraps it, right? Because you don't want the honey getting everywhere. So like there's an extra wrap around it, and it gets you the little honey dipper stick. It's like just a little bit. You don't.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that you bring your own little dipper instead of putting in like a squirt bottle or something.
Me and Kimberly have an understanding. You know, I know they have their stuff here, and she allows me to bring in my stuff. I sure wish that they would carry it, but I understand. You know, Ehrlich and I never really saw eye to eye on some stuff.
Down the road, when Lucas and I get our business up and going, we'll need a honey supplier for all my baking. Actually, we should talk about that. I feel like we should get some sort of contract now. I use a lot of honey.
You do? Oh, of course you do. You're a baker. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I've got spring blend. I've got summer. You know, always on hand. So
there's different blends.
Yeah, do you do those like whipped and like spreadable honeys? I see a lot of those on the TikToks.
You certainly can, yeah, and you can turn it into honeycomb, right? That's just whipped up honey for absolutely. But yeah, so there's my apologies, Katie. But yeah, Katie, there's different honeys for different seasons depending on where they are. My bees, they travel all over the West because they go down to the orchards in the summer, and they go to the perfume farms in the spring, and they're kind of all over. So it depends on which part of the year changes the flavor of the honey. So the spring blend is the most floral. So if
this is a lot of really good information that I want to learn more about. But guys, we have to save you don't have to. Lucas, we have to save the Christmas dance.
And
then maybe along the way figure out what the hell is going on with Anthony. Oh, what the heck is going on with Anthony? Hallmark land. People don't say hell.
Hallmark.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember that.
It's just like little tinkling piano as like the scene transitions to like wherever you end up at next. Oh yeah.
My God.
Yeah, where is next? Like what's
I think I'm headed to the town hall to see what mess Ezzy's left us with.
I'm gonna go tell whatever like poor high schooler that also works at the coffee shop that they're gonna be the only one there today and just ruin their whole week.
I'm sorry, Bobby. It's just you now. What? Like
I just dump boxes of baked goods on him and walk out the door.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Just like I've got like adult person stuff to do today, so I'm gonna need you to hold down the fort. All right. Hey, you know what? You'll make time and a half. Time and a half. That's time and a half.
That sounds like $4.50 an hour. I'll take it.
There we go.
What year are we in?
Because it's tips. It's tips. They get $2, maybe $3 an hour, maybe. The rest needs to come from tips. Yep. So when you get time and a half.
No, Lucas pays a living wage. All right. This kid's making at least 15 now.
Okay.
Hey.
That's good.
It is a small town in like a rural. It's like a small town or rural state. I don't imagine.
Totally. What is he gonna spend all that money on? Fucking Pokemon? Come on.
Donated at the Christmas dance, apparently. That's
as if you could find a store that would sell Pokemon cards here.
Go tap now.
You could buy another peg puzzle from like the Cracker Barrel a town over, but that's
I was about to say the Cracker Barrel puzzles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Cloth like checkerboards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's already figured out that last like the cast iron rings that you had to try to get apart. Like he's figured that one out. So now he's on to whatever the next thing's gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah, the golf tee ones. That's a stumper.
I imagine Lucas probably just thinks he spends it on like Fortnite skins, so he's like
Sure, answer it every game. Go on.
Fortnite skins are like illegal Fortnite cigarettes. It doesn't matter. No, but yeah. I guess I'll also go to town hall because I was not given any instructions
Okay.
for us to like split up and do independent things. So I guess we're gonna be like this fun little group today.
Do Kurt and Glenn go to town hall also?
Kirk never got signed up for that. He's going to the hardware store. He's got to get some fence posts.
Glenn runs to the hardware store. Is that where
Yeah,
you're going?
yeah. I'm
Alright.
heading to the hardware store because he still had his goats got out, so he's got to replace that.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Don't you hurt those goats.
Kurt will go to the coffee shop and drop off a sample of honey. just let me know how that, like, I'll talk to the kid that's staying behind. It's like, just let me know how this goes. Maybe, maybe something gets worked out later on, but just
Oh, okay.
It's Morty. Why is this Morty?
Yeah.
All right.
I just tried to give him a name a couple minutes ago and I didn't write it down. I don't remember it. It's like Timmy
Yeah,
or something like that.
Now it's Morty.
Now it's
Okay, yeah, no,
Morty.
he's Morty. That's fine.
Sure thing.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
So yeah,
Now I
Kurt will
gotta do the coffee
there
shop all by myself.
awkwardly at the coffee shop for a quick second, and like, all my bees are kind of hibernating right now. They're kind of wintering. Do you need some help with this whole dance thing? I happen to have a kind of a free calendar right now.
Yeah. Do you like lift things?
He looks at
like-
his guns. No,
Like, do you do like that kind of thing?
I can.
Okay,
can
I wasn't
carry some
interested
stuff.
in that. So yeah, you can come along and do that. I wasn't. I'm more like an organizational kind of supervisor type of individual. So
I mean, this is your place, right? So that makes sense. You have to organize and supervise, like you did
yeah,
with that kid. It's good.
Yeah, that kid, he doesn't even need supervision anymore. That's how good I supervised him.
You just supervised the bad out of it.
Supervise
I
that.
don't even know what that. God, that. Yeah. Anyway.
He's 17 and ready to run a shop on his own, which is how that goes, honestly.
Pretty much.
One day, just you're in charge, and then it never ends.
I mean, that's how Starbucks works. I think I've had a
Yeah.
lot of friends who work at Starbucks. And you like do your training, and then like 2 weeks later, you're a shift lead, which just means more responsibility, same pay.
Today I'm washing lettuce, but in a couple months I'll be on tomato duty.
Yes. Be the manager of tomatoes.
Yeah. So Glenn, I think you go to the hardware store, and it is like Mertz and Sons hardware store. It's like not associated with like any chain at all here in this tiny little town. And like the older guy who's like he's probably around your age. He's been in town a long time too. He's out front like shoveling. And as you arrive, he'll be like, "Oh, hey Glenn, yeah, here I'll come in and help you show you around." And you'll like, as he opens the door, there's a sign that's like on the inside of the door that's announcing that they're going to be closing.
Ron, why do I see you closing?
Oh well, they finally showed up with enough money that it was worth it. And, Martha, all her family's down in Florida now. And she fell in the snow last year for her hip. Well, it seemed like the right time. I don't.
Where am I going to get my fine cedar from?
Well, I mean, there's a Lowe's in such and such burg, which is an hour and a half away. They carry a lot of stuff, and uh, um, there used to
I
be another
understand.
place on the other side of town, but he's shut down too. So
Everybody's moving to warmer climates. But I understand. How is Martha doing? Is she doing all right? I heard about the fall.
oh yeah, she's down. She's recovered pretty well. She's down south with her sister. They, living it up on the edge of the swamp. Yes,
Right. Well, I need a couple posts. And some barbed wire. Do you got any of that in today?
Yeah, no, I still got, come on in.
I love it. It's like, hey man, we're gonna be closing up shop. I was like, oh man, that sucks. You got any of those posts and all that stuff I need?
Yeah, I still have my full stock. I'm not trying to like
the-
run things down, like
that
not
is
have
the-
stuff to get rid of.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those things. He's like, he understands the old cold. He gets it. He's
Yeah.
upset, but he's not gonna make too big of a fuss
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
exactly. It's like it's
Yeah.
QT, man. It's
Yeah.
like I know exactly who this guy is. Like, well, that sucks for you, but I'm still a customer, so I'm gonna buy your stuff.
Oh man, he gets in there, he's like, I was kind of hoping that you'd be around at least until I passed away.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
don't want to do
When
any
you
of that dark talk. That's
we're
don't
all
think about
getting
these
old.
things.
Oh, let me add, like how long before you gone?
Well, we're closing up the shop here at New Year, and then we're gonna, pack up and move probably by the end of January. But they were,
Is it wrong?
they came throwing money at us, and they wanted it real quick. So,
I'm gonna say
it
is
just
it
seemed
wrong
to be
for
the
him?
right time.
He seems like the type of old guy that has a wad of cash on him at any given time. I don't know.
Probably.
Is that okay? Yeah, he's like he pulls out a pretty decent size. He's like, I guess I'll just go ahead and buy as much lumber as I can now, so I don't have to go to Lowe's anytime soon. I don't want to deal with these overpriced corporate scum.
It's going to Lowe's is absolutely like 15% cheaper, but like you have to make the
Absolutely,
drive.
but it's the drive to him. Like he calculates it's the drive, and he's just, so he's like, just I don't know, send one of your boys up later on this week with a truckload. I'll make sure I'll make sure it's this time. Make sure you send somebody seasoned so they don't get stuck. I don't want to pull my old tractor out and tow them out.
Look, Morty, he was trying to do his best.
Yeah, that's why he's serving
He's
coffee
not that
now
great
with
in the
that
snow.
He used to do a bigger job. Now he's slinging coffee because he can't handle the hard.
I also realize that this means his name is Morty Mertz.
That's perfect. That's so good.
Oh my God, Morty Mertz, you're my hero.
This game is fantastic.
Oh man.
It's okay.
So-
I'll send Summer instead this time. That's
Who'd you
There
sell
we go.
to? Who did you sell to, if you mind me asking? As they're like walking through, and he's got like two things of barb because he's got the old leather stuff, and he's just putting it up. And he's like, "Who'd you sell to?"
well, I mean, we've known each other a long time. Officially, I'm not supposed to say anything to anybody. But Anthony, he showed up
Got
with a
that
good
NDA.
offer. Yeah, there's definitely like some sort of like thing in there. Anthony showed up with a real good offer on a real quick timetable. Bought out most of the other shops here on the block too. I guess they want to build some kind of train station that comes through town.
Train station.
I don't understand it. They're not talking about building a train line, but they're talking about putting a station. The money was too much to pass up at this point. So
I understand. Well, all right. That's interesting. What has to do with that fancy fella that came up in here?
fancy fella in this town.
Yeah,
The guy
you
who runs
seen
the
them?
coffee shop or somebody else?
Nah, earlier today there was a huge kerfuffle over at the diner. Anthony was there.
Kerfuffle, you say? Like leans in. Like,
Yeah.
huge kerfuffle, you say?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, so much noise in the morning.
a mug of coffee was spilled. Huge
a mug
kerfuffle.
of kerfuffle. As I see it, this is like a slow Pacific Northwest town. Like, so he's like,
It's
yeah,
north somewhere, and I don't know where.
It's in like I imagine it's in that like Rockies area, where it's like
I'm getting ready-
mountain towns and stuff.
I'm getting ready to post my character's picture here in a minute, so you'll see where I'm thinking we're at. But he's like, yeah, and then like some slick electric, it made no noise, I guess. Slick electric car, and some dude texting on one of them phones.
One of the
I don't
Well,
know,
like one of them ones you take with like, and he pulls out like the clamshell, like the thing.
no. My grandson came up a couple summers ago. He had like the iPhone 10 or something. I don't know. It looked like one of those. It's got the fancy LED. I don't know. All this damn technology.
Yeah, I hear you.
But here's the crazy thing. He was texting and the car was just moving without him doing anything. I don't know. Must be one of them California folks.
Don't know what that is, but I don't like it none.
Um,
I don't know where this guy's from now.
Old.
He's from here.
He's from here.
here.
So I don't know. The barista guy, the coffee guy, was talking something about it. Katie was too. They might know who he is.
Oh, Miss Katie, she's there. She's been making more banana muffins. I've been trying to get my hands on some of those for taste.
I think she left a whole bunch down at the diner. I mean, it's not really that busy. You got time to go down there.
Yeah. I might, yeah. Once we get you settled up here, I might,
Yeah.
flip the old sign and head down the block for a minute.
Yeah. Also, put a truckload of barbed wire just in case. I might have a couple other things, a list to bring your kids will bring back, or whoever you got running these trucks now. But
Okay.
it's a shame that you're going. It's a shame that you're going, Ron. But I understand.
Yeah. Well, it was time. Anyway, we got time before I leave. I'm sure I'll see you at the Christmas dance. 'Cause that'll go off without a hitch, I'm sure. That's
I don't know. Izzy was not feeling good, and now what Lucas? Yeah, that's his name. The barista kid and Miss Katie. They gonna try to run it, I guess. Why she getting better?
well. I wish him luck.
It's just a dance. Don't know how bad it can be.
Just every time I open my mouth, it's a different accent.
All right, Ron. Well, I'll see you a little bit later. Let me get on up the road.
Crikey, right? I hope so, mate.
Where are we going?
Just lean all the way in.
Just
All
every
the way
time.
in.
Just yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, he will arrange the further distribution of like these wares that you want from his shop.
Okay.
Send you on your way, and then as you leave, he actually comes out behind you, locking the doors, like so he can go down to the Cafe Angelica and buy up some of the extra muffins.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah.
Otherwise, I think everybody else was headed to the town, the space for the dance.
Yep.
Directly. Do we want to take a break here for a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this feels like a good time to do that.
It's around that time. Yeah. So we can come back in 10-ish.
Beans.
Good.
I just can't wait to
Okay.
see what happens at this dance hall.
Dance hall, dance hall.
Gonna be great, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah. We'll see everybody in 10 minutes or so.
See you.
Woo! All right. Welcome back, everybody. Here.
Let's
Ready?
do this. I love that transition, Mike.
That is.
know,
That is. I. All I did was put it in, and Taylor made it, and it's life changing. And now I need to find out how to make these things. So,
Yes, all the time.
It's so great. Love them.
Gonna get a
So
meme,
yes.
a very memeable GIF and make that the screen transitions.
Oh, it could be a really animated David Dab, but like move so that it's
Like it
white.
goes all the way over. It's a big fucking screen.
Dab
white.
and
I
then
just
swipes
want it where
over.
it's like
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
him swiping across the
Swipe.
screen like this the whole way. Like,
No. You see me go to do the dab, and then it freezes, and then it twirls 360.
Yes. This is the greatest thing ever.
You get the air horn. It's like,
That's like when they made the My Brother to Me show. They had a segment called Griffin's Issues, where Griffin would just say whatever he wanted in the transition, and then somebody had to like graphic design that, and it was the most ridiculous thing ever.
My
Oh,
God. My God.
so good.
Oh man,
Mm.
can't wait. Can't
right.
wait for that.
All right. Beekeeper, Chris Hemsworth. Got it. Let's go.
He's an NPC in all our games. He's
He's
going to
a
be back
PC in
again
this
next
one.
week. He's going
a
to be back
PC
again
in
next
this
week.
one.
Brindlewood Bay, right? Like
That's right.
he's
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's the waiter. Brindlewood Bay.
he's the waiter that maybe your character has been canoodling. We're not sure. Like who
Canoodling.
knows?
Canoodling, you say?
Yep.
Hey, we've got lines and veils on things, and there's a veil there, buddy. That's
Oh, man. Love it. Old ladies get
so.
it. They do get it. Let it be known.
Let it be.
Okay, so like this sometimes basketball court space that's like lit from the windows, like the glittering from like little snowfall outside. It's like Katie is definitely up there like hey stringing some kind of streamers or garland or something. I don't know what Lucas is doing.
Lucas is like standing and like trying to look really busy, just like looking at some papers. And then I'll see then I'll like look at Kurt and look at Katie, and I'll be like, hey Kurt, I really think she needs somebody to hold that ladder.
Oh,
Like I don't want her to fall, like that's a safety hazard.
the step ladder over there with the 2 steps.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
And maybe she needs somebody to like hand her stuff,
Does the
well,
left side need to go up or down?
let me help you. Kurt goes over to give assistance to give a gift. I'm giving a gift.
Yeah.
on the move of hanging lights.
I think this is definitely the part where like the mediocre Hallmark movie director is like, yeah, she's there and she's teetering on the ladder, and he goes to like, oh, it should be up on the left, and like helps steady it, but like she kind of like falls down like into his arms. It's there at the bottom. Like, oh, that's
These same arms that are used to carry bee boxes are gonna save you from falling to the ground.
There's like a moment where like
Smells of-
Christmas lights are tangled everywhere around us.
smells vaguely of beeswax and sandalwood.
Just like a little sticky constantly.
No, I'm uncomfortable with that. I'm uncomfortable with that. Yellow card.
We didn't have the X card discussion before we started, and I apologize for that. I tried to make it a point.
But the vibe is right.
Yeah.
Fine. Keep it tight. All right. All right. Carry on. That's.
Yeah, so it's probably this moment is like, oh, are you okay? Like stand you back up.
Oh, yeah.
Twist an ankle or anything. You all right?
Oh, no. I think I'm good. Just a little wobbly. Anyway, you want to help hang these lights?
Yeah.
I
Can I back up and wrap that into a move here?
Yeah.
Is it too much to push that for being the make a move?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, we got to do it at some point. We got to do this.
Like,
so. Let's use
we
this.
gotta roll dice at some point tonight,
We gotta
right?
use
Like,
this at some point in this game.
Like,
plus,
during
I
this
mean,
whole
one of the
situation-
possible outcomes is I get flustered and abashed, right? Like, that's,
Oh, there you
that
go.
sounds appropriate here, right?
Yeah.
So.
During this whole situation, Lucas is just over there like doing one of these, just like I could see it.
Mr. Glasses, and he's like there.
Yeah.
That's the whole transformation for this.
Oh no,
game.
that's the scene. That's the scene later where like the best friend like takes off the glasses, like, oh yeah, okay, go for it, like for sure. That's it.
we take off your glasses and we let down your ponytail. Oh my God, you're a totally different person, right?
Men
Every
makeovers
teen
in
movie.
movies, espally these, is so basic.
I
Add
mean,
or
just
remove one
makeovers in
accessory,
teen movie.
fix
the-
the hair, and it's done.
The biggest crime in film history was the makeover in The Breakfast Club. I will never forgive them
Oh yeah.
because I was all for like beginning of the movie look. I was like, this is
Yeah,
it. It can't get
yeah.
better. And then I was like, I was right. It can't get better. It got worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She started off at a 10 and
Mhm.
they messed it up. All right, so
Yeah.
who's making a move? I think my character's making a move here. Is that right?
I think Kurt is. So can you roll with charm?
Sure. This is not gonna go well, friends. Yeah, that's a 6 on the die, 5 total, because I'm charmed -1 on my character sheet.
Okay.
Because I am the lifestyle hobbyist build.
So the good news is you get an XP.
Yay!
Yay!
I've experienced life. There's a reason why Kurt is a beekeeper and not a people keeper. He's just not good at it.
And I get to make a GM move, a matchmaker move. Sorry, I'm getting the terminology right. Matchmaker move. So I think you stumble down, and Katie kind of stumbles down the ladder, and Kurt catches her, and you kind of like stumble to the side against the wall, and there's like the bulletin board with notices.
Yes.
And one of them is a
Yes.
notice about how at the next upcoming town hall meeting, they're talking about redistricting a bunch of what was farmland on the edge of town, so that someone can do like apartment construction.
Oh, I need to get more involved in town politics. I did not know that this was happening. So yeah,
Oddly
Kurt's
enough,
Kurt
somebody
is like
managed to keep that quiet. Yeah.
is like we're doing this like stumbly walk thing, right? Because even though he's caught her, we're still off balance. And Kurt is then distracted by reading this notice as he falls into the wall. And like she doesn't fall, but Kurt does, and makes a big fool of himself. But he's read the alert. He knows what's up.
It just takes a long sip of coffee, just like, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just, I think I saw another step ladder in the closet. Maybe that one's a little more stable. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
grab that,
I
and
think
then
I broke your first ladder. I'm sorry.
hey, it's it's probably been here since before I was born, so I don't think it's a big loss. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, this notice is kind of wild. Have you seen this? And he's gonna like pull it off the thing and show it to you.
Huh.
Living apartments here?
I wonder if it has anything to do with that car guy.
Oh yeah, the CEO of E-Cars Unlimited or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Edison
Edison.
Automotive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Huh.
Megaloop.
And so looking at this, is there some like extra information? What is it? Wish upon a star?
Yes.
Can we try and glean some additional truth out of this? Like what is if they're apartments, this guy's hoovering up all the stores downtown. We've heard mention of a train station. No, that has not been told.
Well, Glenn is free to arrive.
Sure.
Shortly.
Oh,
Like we're a little bit later in the day. He can arrive.
Yeah, yeah. I have a scene for that when we're ready.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, we know some stuff. And so
Mhm.
can we start to try and put some pieces together here about
Yeah.
is this guy buying up the town?
Yeah. If you wanna wish upon the star, try to find something out, you can.
Okay. And the thing for that is
You roll with spirit.
Spirit. Sweet. I have a 0 in spirit. That's good. I'm man. I need to be rolling on quirky. I got a 6.
You get an XP.
All right.
three more to go, and you get to pick a new move.
I love it. I love it. We're getting there.
But no, otherwise you don't seem to pick up anything new based on that. It has some obscure holding company as like the person who has filing.
Yeah,
file.
so that's probably it. Is like, oh no, this isn't that guy. Look, there's some company involved here. That's not this train company or this car company. No, this is something completely different. This is some other developer coming into town, and that's like Kurt is being, he's not seeing the forest from the trees here, and he's just like running down the wrong path here on this one.
LT
Not seeing
Holdings
the honey for the
Incorporated.
bees.
That could be anybody. I don't see how it relates to Leon Tusk at all. Lieutenant Holdings? I don't. This guy who came back from the war and just wanted to build.
Spent all those years destroying. Now he wanted to build.
Lucas.
Uh-huh.
I have a job for you.
Right.
You should pick the music for tonight.
Oh, I already thought that was my job.
Oh, wonderful. Because the lights are almost done. I
Okay.
don't know what else.
I
What else we
mean,
need, really? With
okay,
lights and
so-
music. Food? Oh, food. Probably food.
So I have a question about that. Just to like get us started. So, like, is this music people are going to be like really listening to, or is it just like background noise?
Seeing as it is titled a dance, I think it's the main attraction.
Okay, so Bublé's out. I'll find something with a
Yeah.
little texture, a little pizzazz.
A little pizzazz. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Don't really want like the musical equivalent of saltine crackers going on at the dance, so I'm going to try to find something a little fresh. Maybe some Mariah, of course.
Yeah.
Not the best for like slow dancing, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll go with some classics. Get something a
Maybe
little-
still.
I wonder
Yeah,
if
maybe
Hozier has a
still-
Christmas album. Do you think Hozier has a Christmas album? love
Probably. Yeah. Some
Divine.
real good Gaelic Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bet he's got it.
I'll work on
Yeah.
that. Definitely no Bublé.
No. I mean, maybe like a good closer or ender to get people, or at the end, to get people just going.
To
You
get
know,
people
like,
to
okay,
leave,
please.
yes.
Yeah,
That is what is best. That's what is best used for. I'm sorry, I'm personally victimizing Blair right now.
Poor Bublé.
Yeah, Kurt would probably like interject. Did I hear Mariah Carey for tonight? All I want for Christmas, right? It's a banger.
Yeah, I mean that's the one.
Sweet.
Is there another?
They defrost her like once a year to sing it.
Yeah,
it's great.
Ethan, I can't. When you do these things to me, I can't. Defroster.
I will not take such slander in this house. God damn it. She is a national treasure, should be treated as much.
She is. That's why we keep her in cold storage for the rest of the year. To
don't want
preserve
anything
her.
bad happening. Yeah. Is there anything else on Esmeralda's list that we need? We got to lit some lights and music. You got any other to-dos that I need to worry about?
There's probably like setting up some stuff for the stage because there's probably supposed to originally be like the local like high school band was supposed to be playing Christmas carols or something.
Oh, maybe that's how we end the night.
Yeah.
That'll.
I'll see if I can fit them in.
Well, maybe start it just to get them in bed before bedtime, and then we can really amp up the party after all the soccer moms leave. That
Then
don't
once the
wanna
kids are
party,
gone, like
Yeah.
it can get real wild. Yeah.
The non, yeah. We'll make
Yeah.
2 bowls of eggnog.
Yes, a before 8 and an after 8 kind of eggnog.
Yeah, I'll go
Oh.
see if I can track down that old pesky high school band director and see if they've got something.
That's
planned.
Kurt, I guess I was told you're here to lift things, so I think there's chairs, amps, those sort of things.
Yeah. That's something I can do. It's probably best to put me on that. Can you point me? In
I got the
direction of chair?
lights. It's a very delicate situation over here.
Was hanging the lights outside? Like when you trying to decorate the outside or the
Decorating the gym.
Inside, yeah, the gym.
Okay.
Mhm.
She looks at the strand she's holding. There's quite a few broken bulbs. Like she has a little cut like on her hand from one of them. She's like, yeah, I could do this myself, I think.
So I think this is the part where like Kurt like goes and gets like the first thing of chairs, and like he lifts way too many, right? Like he's a strong guy, so he can do it, but it is a comically large stack of chairs that and he can clearly
Yeah.
do it. He can clearly do it, but it's like, come on, Kurt.
It's like no, it's like when you're in youth group as a kid,
Yeah.
you gotta like impress all the girls by putting the most chairs
Exactly. So
away.
you got like 10 chairs. You only needed to grab 4. Come on, Nero.
Katie does that like confused and then impressed. Confused. But hey.
Not safe. Ocean not
like-
approved. But yeah, Kurt goes and starts moving things, and like at some point has to take off like his flannel, right? And he's just got his
Oh,
like
man.
undershirt with his big guns going, and he's just working. He's just working hard. That's
She
all.
falls off her ladder herself. It's like, oh.
Can Kurt make
Hallmark,
a move? So
Hallmark
I
has
can
given
give
us a
gift?
guidepost here. I didn't know how to do this. Hallmark has given us all the guideposts. It's like at
That's
some
You
point the
did
guy
watch
has to
some
take off.
Hallmark Christmas today to get me in the brain space.
I need Kurt to roll to make a move so that I can give a gift and help out because this is
Sweet.
this is too good. We need to get some juice out of this.
Yeah, so yeah, at some point, Kurt will try again with his charm of -1.
I'm like, huh.
Oh wait,
It's
I know.
hot in here. I
Hold on,
think
hold
the
on, hold on,
heater's
hold on,
broken.
hold
Is it?
on, hold on. Okay, passion. I'm passionate about an obscure topic. Bees.
Explain how this is a bonus of the situation. Right? Like,
I got this. So Kurt is going to. I gotta get a +1 on this, bro. So I gotta work on this. All right. So, Kurt, at some point, it's like, in a bee colony, a beehive, there's only one bee that really matters, the queen. She calls all the shots. Everybody else makes everything else happen. So really, in this room, Katie, you're the queen. You tell us all what's going on. You make sure that everything's getting done. And so he's like trying to work his.
Glenn can absolutely be arriving during this conversation.
Sweet, yeah.
I mean-
He needs to be here, and and Kurt needs an assist.
Yeah. Lucas is gonna like momentarily look a little bit offended, but then be like,
Because,
yeah,
like, wait, no, I am the one. Shit.
But there's gonna be like, I see what you're doing, and be like, yeah, Katie, you're really just making this happen today. You put your mind to it and you want it to happen. Kurt's right.
That tone is so good. That tone is so
So can Lucas roll with heartstrings?
So I got a 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
and I don't have any heartstrings on.
Oh, it's
with your
with-
Kurt yet. Yeah, I don't have any on Kurt. I just have them on Katie.
Okay, yeah. So I'm supposed to name a cost.
How do we do the heartstrings thing with each other? Like, how does
You can
is there a
get
way that
them.
we would endear ourselves to one another throughout this? So there
I
would
think
be
that's the
heartstrings.
making a move.
Yeah, make a move
okay.
definitely comes into it, and there's a couple other moves that tie into it as well.
Gotcha.
It's cost to Lucas for helping
So
Kurt.
can I, as a player,
But
can I
I
ask a
don't get
question?
to be queen.
Yeah.
I've bought into this farce.
There we go.
How
There is a
many-
place on there for statuses.
Uh-huh.
So you can take the status of dethroned.
Yes.
There you go.
So hold on, I want to. Is in the mechanics of this, are we all supposed to be making moves on each other so we have heartstrings on each other?
Probably.
Is that the intention of this
Maybe.
Hallmark game? Is that
Potentially.
it's like just a room full of thirst traps, and like eventually 2 of them have made it.
That's a Hallmark movie.
Well, there's another move in the
Love
list that's called
triangles.
tugging heartstrings, and that's
Okay.
like when you spend one of those, you can get other people to do things.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
you can ask them to do something, you can give them a status, you can get a bonus on your rolls against them because oh, I know how to get you to do what I want, or you can hurt them. Like,
Oh, how many heartstrings, Ethan, do you have for my character?
I have 2 on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you get 3 or more, I have a move of can't say no, where I get a +1 to anything you ask me to do.
Oh, that's great. I'd love to ask you to do many things. Just
Yeah.
do everything, please. But I've been dethroned, so
yes, but that means that you can still give the +2 to Kurt.
yeah. So whatever you roll,
If
Kurt,
yeah,
you
if
got-
you accept being dethroned, it's your
Yeah.
choice. If you
Okay.
accept it, he gets the bonus. Okay. So then Kurt gets an extra +2 to make a move.
In addition to my passion, where I used my passion to get an add a +1 to my roll. So I
Yes.
actually am now a net 2 on this roll, whereas before I was a -1 on all these attempts. Cool, good. I do like how Lucas, you accept being dethroned in a very yep.
Yeah, Lucas sees these 2 very, very tragic and loveless people and wants to do something entertaining today. So
Hey,
no,
okay,
I can't
okay.
be lonely on Christmas. Okay, whatever.
I got an 8 on the die, and then I got a +2 because of all the stuff, all the work we put into this. I got a 10.
Okay.
Put a lot of work into this one roll.
So on a 10 or above, you gain a heartstring on Katie.
All right, cool.
There you go. And Katie gets to choose one of the following. I share an intimate moment with you. I promise to do something for you. Or I get flustered and abashed.
And it was the queen conversation and lifting chairs and removing plaids, right? This is the scenario.
Yep.
Yeah, and somewhere in here, Kurt makes another ham-fisted attempt and uses his knowledge of bees to open.
Yeah, I think she kind of sticking with what I said earlier is like she's hanging up kind of these lights and she's on the last one, and it's like this conversation's happening and she's been trying to not obviously be watching the muscles in the room. And as she's just being directly talked to, she gets flustered, kind of falls off the ladder herself a little and stumbles, pulls down like half the lights, and she's like, "Oh, well, good job. I think I left something outside." Like kind of super obviously blushing.
I think that's when you run into Glenn running in, and it's like, "Slow down there, Miss Katie."
Hi. Oh, Glenn, how are you? Here to help us with the dance. That's
Yeah. Izzy called me again. Said that y'all might need a little helping hand from an old hand like me. So I felt bad calling her old. So I guess I'm here. The goats can wait. They ain't gonna go far.
good timing. I've had trouble with those lights over there. Pesky things just won't stay on their own.
I've seen. He's been sitting there the entire time. He's just been leaning. He's just been leaning up against the wall, just watching this, and it's like, yeah, yeah. I'll see if I can take care of that for you, ma'am.
Wobbly ladders.
Yeah, I'll go grab mines out my truck. So he'll run and he'll be like, he'll just look over at Kurt, and he's like, "Where's your shirt?"
Oh, it got kind of warm.
Oh, your shirt, it's gone. Didn't even notice.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't.
I think the heat is stuck on hot in here.
Wait,
is she making a move now? Is that what's going on here? Is that what I'm picking up? Because I think Kurt was oblivious for a second now. Maybe Kurt's less oblivious now.
Look at this. Is this something?
Yeah, if so, roll plus charm. Oh, dude, you can help if you want.
Before you roll, how does Glenn help?
Yes, that was the next question.
How does I'm looking at
I got my
something.
68-year-old wingman here.
Yes.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Tug all heartstrings you have to your character. I was gonna say teach a lesson, but I don't think I have a yeah. I don't know how I help. Fuck.
I mean, I think
Could it be just like a wink kind of?
Yeah, I think he'd be more like it'll be more of like a sly smile, and it's like, yeah, hot. You know, these old pesky furnaces. You know, sometimes it gets stuck, and you know, what does an old Vietnam vet will say?
You know, in Nam it was hot. His balls hot. Like, it would be not the right thing to say, but maybe.
Yeah, these streamers, they remind me of the trails behind the rockets.
Like, oh my god!
I'm not sure how that helps the situation. But...
I don't know how that helps. I think
So many of my brothers in arms overheated, waiting for Charlie to come out of the trees.
Oh, these winter boots,
You know
they
what?
remind me of the
Glenn doesn't
combat
help.
boots that we all got gangrene wearing.
Glenn doesn't help. He doesn't help. I don't think I can.
Charlie doesn't want you to change your socks. Make sure you got at least 2 extra pair on you.
I rolled snake eyes.
Yes!
So a whopping 3.
You get an XP.
XP.
We don't have to worry about Glenn's help because it's
Yeah,
still
no,
never going to
no,
get you to the threshold where it counts.
Nope.
Well,
Glenn's
Glenn is
in a
probably on it.
Vietnam story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hurting me. I'm like,
Like
suddenly
definitely
no
it's something that
longer,
like
in the moment.
it started kind of like Bob Ross is like, yeah, the trees over here, and it's like little rocket wheels next to the frogs. Just load the brush up with some napalm orange.
Do you need to go back outside, Glenn? You look a
No.
little confused.
No, sorry.
No, Mike, I can't get the image of Bob Ross having like a Vietnam painting moment. Where he's just like, and then the bombs come through. And he just,
I mean, he was in
He's
the
just,
air.
like,
He
ripping
did
the
drop
canvas
napalm. I
apart.
think. Like he did drop napalm. He was a pilot.
Happy holidays, everybody.
oh. You know what? It's not an HSC one shot unless Bob Ross gets mentioned at least once.
We're gonna grab more forest green to paint Charlie because
Yeah.
blended in with the trees.
Y'all, no, I got it. He's like, y'all are not as organized as my CO was, which was nothing. I mean, got like 6 of us killed one day during the Charlie attack. Let me see what I can do to help y'all.
CEO? What?
Commanding officer.
Oh. Don't give me that look. We had to explain significant other to you like 2 hours ago.
Fair enough. Why don't you go cool down before you overheat, and I'll maybe take a look at that furnace.
I'm gonna take a walk. Maybe find us some hot cocoa for the night. You know, that's something.
A long night. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the forest green. So sorry, guys. I can't get out of this Bob Ross moment. I can't. I want out, but I can't get out.
Either can he.
So, raising money for the Trevor Project this month.
Kurt, why don't you stop showboating and help me put these lights up? Why don't you go grab my ladder out my truck?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll go outside and get your ladder. I'll be right back.
That's how I help.
There it is.
That's how I would have helped.
There it is.
There is a move when you take off.
Oh, what is the takeoff move? What's the takeoff move? Let's
You
do
roll
this.
with quirk.
Oh yeah, roll with quirk, which is probably really good for you. But yeah,
I'm quirky for sure.
Are both of you guys taking off right now? Like, is it like we had a weird moment and now we've both
we had a
just gotta get
moment
as
and
far
we're all
from
kind
here
of
as
here and
possible?
it's awkward and you're trying to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm gonna go walk the block. Find something. So
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna take off. Puts his jacket back on. So I'm gonna go get that ladder, and I'll be back in like 15.
Lucas.
Are you both
Huh?
taking off?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
sure.
so.
Okay.
In
Okay.
different
That's very
directions, like
Hallmark, yeah.
we
Well,
both
well-
are like going towards the same door, and then like see that, and we both just like veer into different doors.
Yeah. So you both get to roll with Quark.
Wow, that was smooth.
It's -1. That's a 5.
Yeah. Oh god.
Got an 11. I don't
Okay,
know
so
what taking off does for you. What's the benefit here?
You get out of the
we'll get
situation.
those. You get a bonus. You get to pick off. So Katie gets an XP. Katie goes out a side door that has like a hallway that leads back to where like the administrator's offices are. And as you're kind of like going there and you're headed towards like the building to get out, you hear behind you people talking, and like at the far end of the hallway, like where they turn the corner to get to like the administrative offices, you see the mayor, who does have a name, but I forget. I think it's like something like Daniel, the energetic, affable, but has a bit of a sarcastic streak mayor, with Anthony, the realtor, and that dude who was in the car as they're like turning to go into like the administrative offices of the town.
I'm
Um,
sneaky.
Yes. Kurt,
Is there
on a
like on
10
the table?
plus.
On the table, is there like a deed to the town, and they're like signing?
Kurt, you just get out of the situation. Nothing weird, nothing strange happens. You just get to go outside and be like, all right, it's cold. This is some fresh air to like collect myself
Sure, yeah.
and get
And I'll
Glenn's ladder out of the back of his
spend
truck.
too much time getting this ladder off his truck. Yeah, good, perfect. I'm out. I'm good. I'm happy. Oh man. So what's the deal with this town? Let's go back to the mayor, please. What's going on there? Like, that's way more
Well,
interesting.
first, I want to find out like Glenn and Lucas are hanging out inside after like this whole like awkward shenanigans goes
Yeah.
on, and they both leave. And, like,
Yeah,
what's up with these two?
When Glenn's like Lucas will just turn around like holding a coffee cup like, yes, Glenn.
He just puts his head down like, what was that?
A tragedy.
I would say. So
If I had to, in a word, yeah, they're hopeless. I'm doing my best. To try to make a little Christmas magic here, but they need help, Glenn. They need help.
they need more than help. They need a psychiatrist, I think. One talks about bees way too much, and the other one, I haven't quite made my mind. I have not quite made up my mind on that one yet. Good muffins.
Good muffins. Special interests are a thing. People can have special interests that become personality traits.
That's a genuine laugh out of him.
It's there. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it.
What is left to do? Like, what do we need to do?
A Christmas miracle.
Not for them, for the dance.
For the dance. Oh. I don't know. I think this paper has some stuff on it. If you
What
want
have you been doing? Like, what have you been doing this entire time?
I updated my Twitter. Some Instagram reel.
The fuck is Instagram? I mean, what the heck is Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I left a miner in charge of my coffee shop. Maybe.
No, you're not going anywhere, Smooth Hands. You're gonna help me hang up these lights.
Smooth Hands.
Are you making a move on him right now?
No, I'm not. He's
complimenting his hands.
Either that or you're posing a problem while he's trying to take off. right? Like that's
Like,
Yeah,
it's like you
true.
are not. He's like, what's opposing? What does that get me?
posing a problem is the opposite of giving a gift, right? It's reducing their role on something.
Okay, he's like, I'm gonna need you to help me at least hang up some of these lights before you go
And
somewhere.
I'm violating the law, I think. Maybe. I don't know which one.
There are no law.
I should
Law.
about leaving a minor in charge of a business. I think an adult has to be on the premises. And I don't know if there are any customers there right now.
Are you talking? What was his name? What do we call him? Milo?
Morty,
Morty.
Morty Mertz.
If Morty Mortz can drive a truck up a mountain, well, try.
Can he?
Fair enough, but he can operate a CDL vehicle. That means he's old enough to run your little coffee bar. Speaking of, I got a question for you. You seem insulted.
What gave you that idea?
Or your face for one, but that's neither here nor there. I got a question. Has anyone come to try to buy your business?
I would say that I'm too trendy for that.
Do you own
Right.
the space you're in, or is it a lease?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it lease or deal?
It's I don't know. I least seems more reasonable. Owned would be a dream. That'd be a dream, right?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you should probably talk to your landlord because you might not have your coffee shop for much longer, it seems.
Do you think they would do that?
Well, seeing
To me.
how, seeing how, I forgot it. I should have wrote it down. What's his name? The
Leon Tusk.
Ron.
Leon Tusk.
No. I got Leon.
Ron
Tusk.
Oh,
Mertz.
Ron, from the hardware
Yeah,
store.
Mertz. It seems
Ron
like-
Mertz.
Yeah, Ron. Ron Mertz, the guy who runs the hardware store. I'm sure you've never been in there.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
I like how we backed into Morty Mertz on this whole situation.
It seems like he got enough money to sell his properties and down to Florida and never thought he would leave. So if there's that kind of money floating around, I mean, with whatever his name, Tusk, floating around here, your lease person might be like, oh yeah, sure.
Okay, so I hear you, but Mr. Mertz sells dirty junk and I sell fair trade single source coffee. So
Look, your coffee
one
is
of those
good.
things is useful.
Do you know
So,
how buildings are built? No, I was actually.
Are you standing
gotta-
firm to hold your principles or resist fear there, Lucas?
I'm definitely standing firm. I
Yes.
refuse to back down.
Okay, what do I have.
I think
That
I
is,
just
I think it's
roll with it.
Lucas makes the roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll with
okay,
control.
Oh man, I picked the one that doesn't have much of that. Okay, so I rolled 7 minus 1.
On a
is
7.
6. So it's
So
6.
6 total.
Mhm.
Okay. Then you get an XP.
Ooh. I mean, I tried to compare a coffee shop to a hardware store, so that's fair. On levels of utility.
It's like,
One sells dirty junk. That was so good. Ethan, I love your styles. You're on fire tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
I think you realize that you can kind of see where like the doors out to the front are. And you see that like the fancy car, the Edison, like it parks itself on the sidewalk directly in front of the doors, so you can't actually leave this room. Like you're like stuck. You can't go out of this room, out of the building. Like nobody's in it. It's just like it's out there. You see it like drive past for a second. Then see it like come back up, and like it parks like on the sidewalk instead of in like the parallel parking lane.
And like just behind you finally see like this big giant ass ladder like awkwardly drifting behind the car as Kurt finally has it and is like looking at the door like
What in God's green earth is going on here? Why is that car there? Hold that thought. Give me 1 second. And he's gonna try to go to the door. Is it like
Okay.
part?
Is it a pull door? Please tell me it's a pull door. From this side.
door it's door to the outside, so it has to be a push. Right?
Yeah.
Pull.
Because of like fire stuff.
Fire
right?
code. Yeah, fire code.
And unless this town don't care about no fire code, they can be whatever we want. It could be a
Hey, man.
it could be a
Founded in the
rotating.
1760s, this door could be anything at this point.
If it's a so if it is a pull, that does kind of eliminate the problem. We just have to climb over
Yeah.
the hood of this car, which I'm not above doing. But if it's a push,
I
then
think it would need to like
Mm-hmm.
hit the car, like it's the doors themselves are kind of shut.
Now we're trying to do some work here. What the? He looks at it. Nobody's in it.
Yeah, no, it's empty.
Okay. Fucking freaking. Trying not to cuss in Hallmark time because kind of.
I think there's
So-
enough windows in the door, and there's
Mhm.
like the windows of the car, and you can see that it's got one of these like huge touchscreen pads in the middle of the dashboard that just has this like Illuminati eye and pyramid with like rotating radar red around it, like
I
security system observing.
Yes. Big brother is me.
okay. All right. Lucas, is there anyone else here?
80 went that way.
Like texting, oh my God, 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 oh my God.
She's somewhere panicking. Looks like.
Aren't you like her best friend or something? Shouldn't you go help?
When she gives me a location, I will go there.
Well, if she went that. Come on, son. I'm gonna teach you some
I-
tracking.
I
Let's
don't
go
know.
try
I
to
don't know
find her.
where. Listen, she could be anywhere by now.
This is not a big building, and she went that way. We can find her. Come on, you want to leave anyway, right?
Just get like S-H-H-H-H-H-H-H.
I want to. Oh wait, I don't have any heartstrings because I was like, I wanted to use my.
You gotta make a
Yeah.
move on each other. That's the deal.
Gotta make a-
You gotta
Okay.
make a move
Well,
on
how
each
do,
other.
how do I make?
Hey,
moves?
you want to
In
come
the-
this way?
You just it
I'm gonna
doesn't
make a
it
move.
doesn't get into
It just-
deep detail on it. It's just when you
It
make a
just
move.
says make
Yeah.
a move. I think it can be. I think it's broader than like in a romantic context
Okay,
because
so-
then like you can pick. Because one of the options is I promise to do something for you, which is not inherent.
Right. So what do I roll for make a move?
You roll with charm.
Cool. I got a 0 in charm. That's cool.
Just dripping
Yeah.
with it.
Better than me, man.
Yeah,
You're like, way
he's
better
like-
than
He's like.
That's how he got the. That's how he got the 2 wives.
Yeah. I had +2, and each of them stripped them away.
That's
Now I'm just mad.
damn, dude.
I got a 7.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, Lucas gets to choose to give you a heartstring or share an intimate moment with you, promise to do something for you, or get flustered and abashed.
I think Lucas would be like, fine, I'll come with you.
All right, I appreciate it. See, it wasn't that hard. Look, man, you're all right. Your coffee's good. Like I like your coffee. And I didn't mean to upset you. I do apologize. You know, my breakfast was kind of ruined, but that has made me mad. And it seems like your friend might be in trouble. So let's go find her, and
Yep.
maybe I can solve this issue with the car. He's a big, strong kid. He'll figure it out. He'll be all right by himself. I think. You think?
As
Yeah.
long as he doesn't have to like talk to anybody, he should be fine.
He's not that bad. I mean, yeah, he gets on with his B talk, but you know, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. Strong back.
Do you remember what was happening when you came in here?
Absolutely. That was the
Mhm.
most amount of entertainment I've had in years.
Part of that was okay. What part of that was
Oh.
doing all right?
I mean, to be honest, I mean the picking up chairs was somewhat impressive. I mean, I remember we had a guy who used to haul around, and he's gonna tell you like a Vietnam story. Like, yeah, I had a guy that hauled around an M60. It was amazing. You know how heavy them guns are? I got one. You want to shoot him?
Nope. I'm all right. I'm all
I
right.
feel like you're making another move. Like, you want to come out to the land and do
Yeah,
activities together?
yeah, man. It's like,
Do
hey,
you
he's,
want
try-
to shoot
Shoot some guns.
guns?
he's trying to relate to the younger generation,
Yeah.
and this is what he's doing. He's like,
You
yeah,
gotta-
yeah.
You're making moves on the youngins. I get it.
So I actually am going to try to connect with this kid. I'm trying to connect with this kid.
Okay.
When I mean kid, 20 something.
Yeah.
Got a 6.
Sweet.
You get an XP.
Yeah.
It goes
More XP for you.
about how we thought it would.
Yeah,
Like,
it works. As we go through
I'm
the
not going
door.
to do that. I'm just curious. Does the government know you have that gun?
Look, I had some friends over in Afghanistan. All right. Let's not talk about it.
Let's not. I do not want to be a witness. in a
Witness.
federal
This
case.
is what witness. I served this country faithfully for 8 years. I'm all right.
And look where it got you. All right, let's go.
Sketchy realtor and sketchy car guy in the sketchy mayor office.
I think
I
in
told
the
you it was
background,
sketchy.
after the attempt to like, you can come out and shoot guns. You can hear across the street this like the beep beep of like something large backing up, and it's a tow truck that like backs up to Glenn's pickup, and like they tow your pickup truck away.
I'm standing there like, hey.
I'm sorry.
No, that's my friend's truck. You can't.
What are
Like, hey,
you doing?
fire hydrant. This whole area has to be clear for parking for the Christmas parade in the morning. Not allowed
Give
to
me
be
a
here.
second. I'll just go get him. The car's in the way, but I'll fix this.
Like, yeah, okay, you go do that, and like Jake's truck.
Didn't even give him the it's 50 here or 200 at the yard.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
just straight up. I want my 200. What this guy's saying.
Why
Are you the owner of the vehicle? No, I don't. But I know the guys.
It's
that will help
like one of the matchmaker moves was take away one of their things. Like, sorry.
Why did you have to strike so close to home though?
Oh man, not the just wrongful impoundment.
All right, Mike.
Tusk.
I got to get them out of this place. So I'm gonna put the ladder so that it gets me up onto the roof. I'm gonna find a way to break into this lodge.
Now I'm seeing why there's a hurt track on here.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was emotional.
It's
but I see now it
mostly
can also be
emotional,
physical.
but it can be physical. Yeah.
Not the way Kurt's doing it.
No.
Apparently, this turned into Blades in the Dark all of a sudden.
Not quite. I'm just trying to get my friend out.
Give it a little
So we
time.
can get his truck.
So
Not
yeah,
like
the
the
guy who had
back
been driving
door,
the truck comes
the
out with like a gun axe. And,
Yeah. Also
That's the
towing.
tow. I was like, "Yep, there it is. That's the name of the trucking the tow company, Baza Towing."
Lamp Black Towing Incorporated. Yeah. So there's no like, I'm going to do the adventurous thing, but there is a like, do something while resisting fear kind of thing to it. And that's stand firm.
My rolling stand firm then.
Sure.
Cool. I will roll stand firm as soon as I figure out how to do that. So I'm rolling on control. Oh,
Yes.
all right. Got a little bit of that. 7. So I'll mark an XP.
No, that's partially
Oh.
it. That's not an XP.
Oh, sweet.
On a 7 and 9, the matchmaker will tell you how your actions would complicate matters, and you can choose if you would go through with it.
Sweet. I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
If I go through with it, the ladder's gonna fall and hit the car. Is that
I'm good with that.
like yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna go through with it.
Okay.
I like that. That causes two problems. One, you've damaged a very expensive car. Two,
Yeah.
you're stuck on the roof.
Well,
Yeah.
And depending
Now
on
that-
timing,
yeah.
what are we gonna learn?
Standing up here in the ankle deep snow on the roof of like the community center as it like tumbles down onto the top of the car. I mean, it starts making all kinds of noises. It's like talking in robotic tones. It is like flashing
Yes.
lights. It is
Yes.
whooping
Awesome.
and making alarms and flashing and like the whole deal.
Keep someone safe.
Yes.
That screen is like, connecting with observation drones, right?
Oh,
Like,
God.
just like
God. So yeah, I'll start looking for a way in from up here, and we can do
Okay.
somebody else's scene, but that's what Kurt's up to.
So yeah, what's Katie been up to? Because it's been a while since we've checked in with her, really.
Oh yeah, she snuck her little happy batukas to listen in whatever door these people are talking in.
Okay. Yeah, they're talking about like um finalizing paperwork for various things in town. The mayor assuring them like, oh yes, I'm sure the redistricting won't be a problem at all. Things like forward to seeing how Hopewood Springs can grow and become, a part of a more vibrant community as part of the as one of the stops on the mega loop. uh, people will be able to commute from wherever the nearest city is, because I still don't know what state we're in, to Hopewood Springs via mega loop as like just our commute, just beep beep beep. Right? But that would absolutely change fundamentally Hopewood Springs.
I think yeah, she's listening in and like everything that is being said, very like one word bullet pointy texts constantly to Lucas. Like loop, mega, coming, Hopewood Springs. Oh my god. Holy crap. The whole town but redistricting. Vote. It's so much just garbled nonsense.
I feel like it wasn't that far of a walk to get to these offices.
Oh my
So like at some point, like Katie just starts hearing the little like text tone like every 2 seconds and is like,
He's close.
Katie.
They're talking. They're talking about bringing the mega loop here.
Yeah. Katie, it's the middle of a business day. It is now a town hall meeting. What do you want us to do about it?
I don't know. I don't know if is that. I feel like that's a bad thing. Like Hopewood Springs, half of its joy is this small town, just a welcoming environment, and if they're buying half the town and putting in, I mean, that's people losing their like livelihoods.
Is the man who drove the car here?
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. He opens up the door.
Oh, okay.
You're opening
It's
the door.
probably
You
like
guys hear some car alarm going off in the background.
yeah. There is absolutely, as you open the door, he is on the other side. He was starting to reach for the handle. He's looking at like this huge square black glass watch that is like flashing all kinds of things at him. I have to go check. I didn't expect anything to happen to my car in a town like this.
Our car is getting buried.
Are you the owner of the fancy piece of junk that's blocking the door on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Why did you have your car drive up on the sidewalk?
I like how they towed his truck for being in front of the fire hydrant, which is a fire hazard, and they didn't touch the car
Because
that was
on the
blocking the
sidewalk,
main
yeah.
exit
Trust
to this
me,
building.
when he gets outside, there will be words.
I mean, it sounds like you're trying to let them have it.
Yes, I am. What do I roll
Let
with
them
that?
have it.
You rolled with bold.
Cool. Unfortunately, I have a -1 in that.
Oh no!
I did not read that until later. I would have played
No.
this character
Wait,
a
there's
little.
a second like stat block for your roll, right? For your
No,
Well,
you
I'm looking at.
choose one of those sets of stats at the
Yeah.
start.
Gotcha.
So I chose Sage Advisor,
Oh, okay, got it. Got it.
and I thought I was hoping for more. I want to angle for control from not. But is that like a thing, like with that role that I have to with habit?
Let them have it is with bold.
Okay,
Like
well,
it's not like
what's a
adjustable.
control move though? Stand firm is control.
Stand firm. Yeah.
no, I'm okay with that. Let's see what happens. I'm rolling on Google. I'm giving Google a chance.
Yes.
We know
Conjuring all
better.
the power of the internet.
That would be a grand total of 4. It seems
Okay,
like my
cool.
it seems like my
So-
luck is just terrible everywhere.
There's an XP in it for you. So there you go.
Got 1 XP.
Um,
All right.
and I think he will get extremely indignant and talk about how, like, I don't have to take this kind of treatment from some small town something something la 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 la, right? And we'll have you mark 1 hurt.
Son,
think-
I have been around way more than you have. You don't.
And then he will just muscle
Katie
past
kinda
and start down that hallway. Yeah.
stands up tall though, like, and kind of like looks at him as he's like muscling by and be like, she's just like really like trying to gather some sort of muster to like give a little once over to him. And she's like, why are you buying the town? If you don't like these small town folks, why are you even here?
So are you standing firm, or are you wishing upon a star?
Hmm.
What stat is involved?
That's what I'm looking at. Control. Ooh,
Well, are you
I am
trying to stand
standing
firm and
firm.
control, or are you trying to
Yes.
find information? Okay.
No, I am standing firm because he's
For
gonna
both of them,
put
you do
our
learn
town
something. So
out of business. Sure. And I have +2 control. So. Oh, that's good though. That's already a 9, 11.
11. All right, full hit. You stand firm. You learn something. Yes, he wants to make this little, like, accessible small town style suburb type space. And he stands to make a lot of money in that process. And you get to ask the matchmaker a question about the situation and take +1 forward to act on it.
Ooh. I think she's really like on the why train and like the how
why train?
can why train though? Um, how can we ensure we don't suffer because of this move? Like as a small town, like I want to start a business here. My friend already has one. Multiple friends have one. Like,
Like, how could you do something that would block him from doing that? What he's after?
yeah, we
Okay.
don't need no Scrooge in our town.
Okay.
Gosh
So
dang
I
it.
think if you were able to, right? So tonight is the big Christmas dance, and everybody in town comes to the Christmas dance. So there's certainly the opportunity to make the case to all of your neighbors that when they have this town meeting about rezoning and redistricting and all this other crap, they should certainly all come out and vote against it.
Oh my God, am I gonna get to make a Christmas themed speech in front of the whole town? I can't wait. This is gonna be the best.
We don't want this to be the last Hopewood Springs Christmas.
Christmas
Like this.
dance. Oh my God.
This is a movie.
She's like, well, we'll see. You still
That's
need a
what we were
vote,
hoping
right?
for.
I don't think we're gonna go without a fight, Mr. Rich Money Man Business Guy.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
run
totally
away.
Like, Katie, he left, sweetie.
I'm sorry, I got really into it. I was thinking about my speech I'm gonna get to be able to make tonight. Well, in Christmas
That's-
attire. I didn't go find cocoa. I gotta do that. That's really gonna be the icing on the cake.
When you're a baker, that's really
Gingerbread
funny.
house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is bad, right? Before I make an impassioned speech.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. Remember
Okay,
what
okay.
Lucas? Remember what I was saying?
Yeah, they would I'm like about 90% sure they try to open up Starbucks.
Oh God. All right.
Oh yeah,
What's-
We're gonna-
well documented
Two
that
of
he
them.
is also an investor in
That monster.
two of them, one on either side of your shop.
Of the train station, you know, you get off on the left-hand side, there's a Starbucks. You get off on the right-hand side, there's another Starbucks.
Yeah, we gotta.
We have to make sure everyone in town is at the dance tonight. Everyone. I think, you know, maybe get the word out. I don't, do you hang out with anyone other than that kid that works at your shop?
I like
And
to
me?
keep my private time a bit private.
I mean, that's
Um,
just, I guess, get the word out to your circles.
I can.
That
I can
is
call
a
up
voting
few friends.
age. Yeah.
I can call up a few friends of voting age. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. You know, I think Kurt can not Kurt. Lucas.
Glenn.
Yeah, well, Glenn, you got the elder community.
We're old, sweetie. We can take a little bit of it. We old. We old. I get it.
And your votes matter the same amount because it's the same number, but you know, your heart behind it, I think, can help. And then yeah, Kurt
It's up on a roof.
Kurt could probably get like the farmers and the people in the where is he?
I sent him to go get the ladder, and then Richie McBags over there parked his car on the sidewalk for some reason. Damnedest thing. So I don't know. He's probably stuck outside. I can help Kurt out. I know a couple of the farmers, you know, used to haul stuff for him, a couple cattle here and there. So I can get those guys also.
Yeah, I think you know, we've got all the festivities or the decorations, everything's looking good.
So when you're out there like getting all of your farmer friends to like come to this, can you inform them that there is like a little bit of a dress code going on? We have a bit of a theme. I just don't want anybody to embarrass themselves tonight.
This is a really important night for all of us, really.
Lucas, I hear you, my friend, young friend.
Do you though? Do you?
I look, I can dress in my blues. Is it the blues in the army? I think it's the blues in the army.
Is that? What is that?
My dress uniform. When we go to this isn't my first time going to a fancy dance. I've had to go with generals and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you got like a whole like kind of nutcracker vibe kind of going on, right? That could work.
No,
it's festive. It's festive.
What's the dress code? Just tell me the dress code.
Well, I mean, I was thinking our theme would be more along the lines of like a winter wonderland. So, you know, you get like kind of those classic films, you know, dress up a little bit. Yeah, like your army thing would actually work a lot. A lot of those came out around like, you know, whatever that war was.
Oh, think like
World War
Bing
II.
Crosby and like a White Christmas.
My grandfather served in that war. I was numb, but okay, I see where you're going.
I just
Same thing.
yeah.
I,
The
I think old Thompson, he might be alive still. I haven't checked. I need to check on him. Yeah, he might. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
He fought in World War II.
Yeah,
How old is he? 120?
98.
he was young.
It's like,
The war's not 100 years old yet.
No, I know, but still.
I know, but you'd have to be at least like 18 to fight in it, right?
That so they're they didn't teach you
We
all
have to
that.
save the
Let's
town
go.
people.
Where's the mayor? I look at the mayor trying to get out of this. I'm like, what the hell are you up to?
What? I'm just trying to expand the town. It's like the mayor is like younger than he should be to be mayor.
Nah,
Like
he's
there's
one of
some definite
those.
like Ben
This
Wyatt
is not going to be
Wintertown
another ice
episodes.
town.
Yeah.
We're gonna expand the tax base.
Yeah. It's gonna be
We
great.
hated
We know what's going
we
on.
hated Ice Town, and we're gonna hate this. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just like how you try to get Walmart in here. That didn't go over too well. What's wrong with you, kid?
Walmart,
Shop
Daniel.
local, Daniel.
See, this is,
No.
I'm so that silver tongue devil of you. I should have punched your daddy in the face when I had a chance.
I think from the roof, Kurt, you hear Leon Tusk go outside. He is like loudly talking into his watch. Like, oh, looks like the parking subsystem must have malfunctioned. It tried to park itself on the sidewalk instead of in the street. We'll have to take care of that in the next firmware update. All this. Oh, we're gonna have to get this into the shop. Somebody like smashed it, and like there's a bunch of damage to the paint job. He's like,
Yeah,
kind of
Kurt's
like
probably just
nudges
like
it off the side of his car. Like
yeah,
gets in.
Kurt's probably like sitting on his butt, like holding his knees, just looking down. You know, and just like I'm just gonna be very still and hope that he doesn't see me. You know, just waiting for this guy to leave while he listens in on this like Yahoo Leon Tusk get into his Edison.
I guess we all have our go plan. I'm gonna try and find Kurt. He's got to be
Yeah.
somewhere nearby.
I'll go with you. He should be outside. I need the ladder so I can finish hanging up them lights.
Okay.
I'm watching you, Daniel. I'm watching you.
Always watching.
Always watching. So yeah, I'm gonna follow her out, like outside, I guess. I'll show her where he was last.
He was standing right there with the big old ladder.
Yeah, he was like right there.
And you guys can see the ladders like scattered off to the side, you know.
Like tire marks in the snow from the Edison.
There's a ton of snow on the ground that wasn't there earlier, like a big berm of it.
He just
No.
looks up.
Oh, hey guys.
Why are you with that?
What? I thought everybody was trapped in there. And they already came by and towed your truck because of fire hazard. So that made me think that, well, there might be a fire. And so I got a little worried and I thought, well, I'll just get on the roof and find a way in to get you all out. And now that I'm up here, this is a 1-story building. There's no way in. So can you put the ladder up and help me out?
They towed my truck.
Yeah, they took your truck.
There
You
are
know, there's, like-
signs. There's like the sheets of paper with like the printing should be like way heavier weight because you can't see it more than 3 feet away. They're like taped around all like the parking meters.
There's
For
like
you're
the
not supposed to park
Taylor
here
Dozy
today for the
character.
I swear to God, Bazo. Yeah, hold on, kid. And I'll put the ladder up there grumpily. He's like, he tows my truck, but leaves the fucking laptop running on the sidewalk. Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, I try to
Is that the
tell
first
him that
piece
I
of
was gonna get
technology?
your keys and move it, and he's asked me if I was the owner of the vehicle, and I told him that I wasn't, because I wasn't, and then he's like, well, then why am I talking to you? And then he left
See,
with your truck.
see, thank you. As he puts the ladder up, he's like, see, Bazo's just mad at me because I beat him in the shooting competition back in Thanksgiving, and now this is how he wants to get revenge.
The turkey shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got all the turkeys and he didn't get any. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I got the biggest one, and it was a 20-pounder. So it was a good one. It's delicious.
So hey, what's going on? Yeah,
Kurt, we have to save Christmas. No, well, yes, but the town.
what do you mean? What's he seemed very upset. Did you all say something to him? Because he seemed like he
Glenn let him have it. I really made him think twice about hanging around here.
She did a
They're
great
gonna
job.
bring the train, the big megaloop into town, and they're buying out all of the square and cutting people out of business, and they're gonna bring in Starbucks.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I
I'm
should
so
have given
sorry,
you a warning.
Lucas.
Yeah,
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Kurt, there's gonna be nowhere to sell your honey.
That's not okay.
It's
They're gonna bring
not
it in.
okay.
They're gonna bring it in from factory farms. Carts.
No, I know.
Factory farms from
know.
Portland,
I know.
Maine.
I know. It's going to be honey from all over. It's going to be a big blend. It's not going to have any of the health benefits of fighting allergies or any of that kind of stuff.
Right,
No,
none of
because
those
it's not local.
And Kurt
allergens.
is like climbing down the ladder, and everybody can see that like Kurt has like some pretty good cake going as he's going down the ladder. and
You're trying to make a move on the ladder. That's
No. I just wanted this character to describe that real quick because I was thinking like, well, there'd be this moment where everybody's looking up and talking to Kurt. I'll just give that to the group. And then Kurt's like, all right, so how do we save the town? What do we got to do?
Something
Yeah.
about zoning laws. I kind of tuned out in the middle there. It's something about zoning. We need people involved.
Yeah, we have to do. Oh,
I think Katie's going to give a speech
Yes. Yeah, I'm
at the
I'm
dance.
gonna do it at the dance because we have to vote against the zoning laws because then he can't come in and can't do it.
Oh,
This is Walmart times 2, but higher stakes.
yeah. Okay. I can talk to some of the farmers around town and
I
some of the
really
some of the folks that,
appreciate it.
some of the gardeners. They all asked me to come by, so I'll talk to them for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all in their like the gardeners especially are all in their like 70s. Is that okay? That's voting age.
That's voting age. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help.
There's
you
not
out,
a
so.
ceiling on that for some reason.
Now listen here.
wait. I gotta know. Are you letting him have it?
Yeah,
No,
I am.
I'm just oh, Glenn's gonna let me have it for sure.
Can I hold on? While he's trying to let him have it, can I pose a problem to stop him from letting him have it?
I'll pose a problem.
Awesome. I'm going to use my passion.
I'm just over here being
Bees.
casually snarky.
How are bees a hindrance to him letting?
Yeah,
Lucas
I'll say
have
now hold on a second, Glenn. You know that in bee societies, the more venerable of them do the most dangerous work. Because they are the most expendable. But I'm just saying that they do the bravest of things, and he's gonna try and distract you.
Are you comparing my service to bees, son?
Oh,
I'm
you mindless
just
drones
trying to
with
distract
weapons.
you
Yes,
from letting him have it, from letting Lucas.
Well,
have it.
no, now you've done it because he's like now he goes with that.
I didn't have to roll for this. Yes.
Now he's gonna let you have it. Somebody's getting it.
You own a vehicle. Yeah, you own a vehicle. Where's your vehicle at? We gotta go get my truck, and maybe then we can go talk to.
I have to go talk to all the people. We'll get your truck later, right? I mean, this is a thing that needs to be done now because the dance is in time.
hours.
Yeah.
Handful of hours.
So,
it is.
whatever.
It is past lunchtime. It is mid-afternoon.
To get
It
the
is,
word out,
yeah.
I have to pick an outfit. I have to write my speech. We have to get good music. What music is going to play behind?
I mean, look, I've got my Spotify playlist. It's fine, but like, I do need to coordinate with the band. I think Morty is in
Yeah.
there. He seems like the type to be in band. I'll go ask him and see like what kind of the plan is.
I want to say Kurt and Glenn share a look, and we both just say Lubies or whatever the like
Lubies,
old
yeah.
person diner is that has
Yeah.
the early bird special, right? It's like, yep, that's where we gotta go.
Yeah, we'll sit over there.
Movie.
As
Gonna
Yeah,
head
we
out to
all,
the edge
like,
of town where the country buffet's at.
Yes.
some of that we might even be able
The
to get some of the
Western
log
sizzling.
guys.
Yes, the sizzling. Oh my god,
There's
the
100
sizzling.
There's 100% of sawmill not too far away, so maybe we can get even some of the log guys to talk.
everyone.
And Golden Corral in chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This town wouldn't have a golden.
Rich-
I know.
Rich
I
has
have an
it.
idea what it is.
No chains.
Yeah.
We vote
This town.
against all of
I
it.
was like,
No
this
Did you
town
say
has
Rich
no
has
golden corral.
we've we have a town with a rich history of voting out every single chain.
Like, there's just like a circle of chain stores at the city limits. Like,
Yeah, there's not even like a Cracker Barrel. Like not
No.
even.
They build them. They like the things around here. Like they build liquor stores in like
Yeah.
dry cities and dry counties. It's like right there on the line.
Oh my God.
as we all kind of like start to spread and with our missions, Katie's gonna like be starting to walk off and be like, "Hey, Kurt, thanks for trying to save us when you thought we were in danger. That was cool."
Yeah. Anytime.
Mhm. I'm gonna attempt to make a move.
Sweet. Sweet. Let's roll this out. Let's see what happens.
It's wait, what is it? Spirit, bold, charm,
Charm.
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 Okay, I got +1 in that. Okay, that's better. That's 8, 9.
Okay.
It's better than
Um,
snake eyes.
so yes,
Yeah.
then Kurt can choose to give you a heartstring or one of the reactions. I share an intimate moment with you. I promise to do something for you, or it gets flustered, bashed.
I think you get a heartstring.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think in the interest of time, I think maybe we get like a montage of people doing their like, I have to find a dress, I have to get the hot chocolate, I have to do the things, and we kind of come back to the like, people are already at the party, people are showing up still, like the night is going. It's the end of like Morty and the Maniacs from the jazz band at the high school
Morty and the
ending.
Maniacs.
Um,
Morty.
The
This
some
is
reason-
experience.
multifaceted.
More, yeah.
We're getting a lot of work out of Morty today.
Yeah.
Morty's the truth.
I think the montage needs to be mostly focused on Katie, because Katie has this like impossibly huge task list of like making the molten chocolate and the speech and the dress and getting it
Making cookies
Yeah.
that say vote no.
yeah,
on
it's
them.
like yeah, it's like
And it's like
an altered dress because like she's worn it once before, right? She didn't have time to buy a new dress, so she's got to like alter. So she does like 8 days worth of work in
like 2
3 hours, and we
And
see
it's-
we see like me and Glenn at Luby's just
Going
like
coffee.
hanging out by the buffet, telling people to come out to the dance.
Oh,
That's our only
100%.
entry in the montage.
Yep.
I also feel like this is one of those things where like, yeah, it's the small town Christmas dance, but like Katie's showing like the red and green ball dress, like ball
Yes.
gown,
Yes.
and like there's tuxes involved for some reason.
Yes.
Black
Like
tie.
that's just what people in this town wear to
Oh.
this dance.
That was Lucas's job.
Lucas for sure
Dress
has the like tuxedo with tails kind of deal, like a little top hat kind of going on because he really committed to the theme.
And Glenn and I show up with our army of tweed jackets and
Oh, well.
and golf pants.
So what I was gonna be in my
Peaky
actual
Blinders.
full dress uniform. I was like, I'm in my full dress uniform. But I like that Peaky
Yeah.
Blinders type look. Yeah, no, what? Yeah,
Can-
no, that's what we do.
Can Lucas's top hat have like the red plaid strip and like
Mhm.
the sprig of holly on it? Like-
It's like a black tux, but it's been like altered with all the like red and green like tartan kind of stuff like all over it for its festive.
I have like a little
It's
belt on my dress
reversible.
that matches it.
It's like reversible and there's like some kind of like intro number where he like flips it inside out, and it's like the red and green tux now.
Yes.
We
He
do
gets
like
like
that
a
thing
the
that
full
she's
reversible
tartan
tux.
peacock spread behind him when he does it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We do like
Yeah.
that thing. Like, have you seen the Beauty and the Beast dress, or not Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty dress, where like the girl spins and it changes colors, but it's like I'm spinning Lucas and doing the change.
Yes. Oh, it's like like the Kabuki situation.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole new
the
human.
production. This montage, we get a lot of mileage in the montage, much like they do in the Hallmark movies, where it's like this should have been like the part of the movie that we spent a lot of time on, but we're
Right.
not here.
And like we cut to like the mic feedback as she walks up to give the speech. And it's like, wait, what?
It's like it's Morty still holding his French horn, because that's
Yes.
apparently what he plays, handing her
There's like randomly a scene of me like
microphone, and
hugging my
that's what does
grandma,
like
and
this.
she's wishing me good luck. It's like, who
Yes.
is this? Like,
Oh, Morty totally has a brass quintet,
Oh, absolutely.
guaranteed, and he's doing like jazz fusion with the brass quintet. Oh God.
Well, it's a small town, so it's a triplet, right? And it's only 3. They don't actually have 4 people with brass instruments in this town.
Well, I don't know. I would say Glenn would probably be there playing every once in a while, because I was gonna say,
Shit,
yeah,
shit, you
Glenn,
into
Glenn,
everything. You into
yeah.
everything.
Hey, look.
They got the guy who's bringing the soul to the. He's like
That's
got
how
real
me and Glenn-
experience. The guy who has real experience is there, and then you got these 3 kids. You're like, I got to carry this whole band myself.
Yeah.
That's how me and Glenn know each other, because he shows
Yeah.
up to help the quartet band, and then I do all the like bake sales. So we're just like the
That's
2 random adults helping.
Yeah, it's
that's
just
such a thing, though.
it
Yeah.
very much is.
Like the university jazz band that I was in had like this old dude who would like talk all the time about how he played in like Chicago and New York and stuff like that, and all the like hazing that jazz musicians do in those cities where they'll just play in the most obnoxious key. And I was like, yeah, we don't have to do that here, man. We can just chill out.
Hey, thanks for
So-
the raid, guys.
Oh,
Awesome.
Hey,
You.
we're reaching the pinnacle of our Hallmark movie as we speak.
Yes.
So I was gonna say, can Glenn be like, all right, now, Miss Katie here's got something she wants to tell y'all, so give her all your attention. And he goes back, kind of soldier-like, back to the band with the kids.
Yeah, Morty will hand her the microphone, which does like a little squeal as he hands it over.
So just like really kind of like nervous and mousy, like quiet, like, hi, everyone. I'm Kate. Oh,
I want to give a gift. I want him to help. I want Kurt to like be front and center and like doing the like encouraging face, like you got this, you know. Yeah, exactly. Like you got this, yeah. Go
yes.
for the bees.
Like, I know you can do this. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So can I try and give a gift here to make a move? I'm
Yes,
making
absolutely.
a move of give a gift here. I know this game's a little confusing here.
Yes, and you roll with heartstrings when you do that,
Sweet. I have
which
one
I think you
heartstring.
got one. Yeah.
Right. I don't think I succeed. I got a 7 total.
It's a
That makes it an
partial
8, which is a
success.
partial hit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
On a 7 and 9, the matchmaker names a cost.
I mean, you name anything, right? This is Kurt's like big moment to help. He's been not helpful this whole game.
There's certainly like there are people who, if depending on what happens here, like those honey contracts will go away. It will be like it'll be a monetary cost if this
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
work.
yeah,
Right?
because there are people who actually want this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. Okay, cool. Yeah, Kurt will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Then there's +2 for Katie, as she states her case here.
Okay.
I believe she's standing firm.
I very much standing firm, and I'm just like, should I roll to see how successful I am first, or I make my speech? I don't know the order.
It may color what you decide to do for the speech. So maybe, yeah, like it's.
Okay.
I always feel bad for
I mean, I'm
like
gonna
put
have
a
a
lot of
+4
effort
to
in, and then I
this.
rolled a 4. So like, yeah.
Yeah.
I started at a 4, so that's good with the +2, and then my normal +2. I got so scared because I thought that was another one. I mean, that makes it only 9 total because it's 5 plus my 4.
So I think we get like this little cutaway scene for a second is like you're starting to talk, and like all the way back at the door is like Esmeralda, who's like there, and she like sneezes, and like she's like, "Oh, I'd better go," and she turns and we see is here she like walks outside and like kind of like with her nose, and like she takes off the stocking cap, and she's got like pointy little elf ears, and she like wanders off into stuff. We could do that extra +1 that gets you up to a 10 for full success from like
Yes.
the magic of Esmeralda's Christmas spirit. Right?
Yes.
Goodness.
Esmeralda, the secret elf. That's-
This is amazing. This game is amazing.
I love this game.
I want to
So,
play
guys,
all the time.
and she's kind of looking at everyone and like the really quiet, the squeaky of the mic, and she's like, there's a vote that's gonna happen, and uh, I would strongly suggest we vote against it. Like she's trying to be super like just stating the things, and then like she like locks eyes with Kurt, who's sitting there giving the like, go do it, and it's just like
Bees.
because as a very important person in my life has taught me, we're like one giant hive. We all serve such a purpose to this city, and I feel like if someone comes in and it's like the heart of our city is almost like the queen, and we can't survive without it, and the heart of our city and what we all love and stand for could be gone because of that man. And she like points over because now he's all of a sudden standing in the corner.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Leon Tusk and his Edison vehicles and his train system thing.
He's
Evil
in like
capitalist.
like the gaudy like silver lame tuxedo jacket. Like nobody dresses like this. Like, why would you do that? Why would
But
you
it's a
own a
Hallmark
thing like
movie,
this?
so
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
this is how he has to dress.
This
I think it's
room
like-
right now.
I think it's like Lucas is like in the back with like this just group of like probably 5 to 7 people of a similar age, just like all standing in a group, and it's just like tacky, and they're all just like being really judgmental together.
I would hope that everyone could look at this room right now as we celebrate Christmas, the Christmas dance, something that's been happening since I moved here 18 years ago. Been here a long time. And I know it's been happening since Glenn was a kid. And that was a long time ago. And I mean, we can't lose these wonderful moments. And, you know, if we just bring this, it's going to destroy this family, this hive, this wonderful, tight knit, sweet community. Anyway, vote no against Proposition 3. Thank you.
Vote no against this town-changing proposition, which is conveniently scheduled for a vote between Christmas and New Year. Yeah,
That's
thanks,
right.
guys. That's
No one go out of town. Okay, my God.
That's right.
Stay here and vote. Anyway, take it away, Morty.
You start playing.
oh,
Glenn
jeez.
Miller.
Oh man.
Don't
Give
ruin
me
this
that.
for me,
I was
Morty.
like, we're gonna play a classic number that my grandfather used to listen to. Glenn Miller's band, Pearls of String of Pearls, I think is
String
one
of
of them.
Pearls.
Yeah,
I played that one in high
yeah.
school.
I mean, everybody probably played it. So take it away. Let's go, boys. 1, 2, or 1, 2, and then we start playing.
And Katie like walks down like directly to Kurt.
I think you definitely get like a big round of applause. And lots of people who are like enthusiastically cheering after that. Because I don't feel like making you roll for that. That was a hell of a lot of effort, and you have a whole lot of bonuses on it. So it's the end of the Christmas movie. How are you gonna like? Yeah, and then they say they all vote for it. Like, no, no, that's not what happens. You have rallied the town to the cause.
Yeah, cliffhanger.
They drive out. They drive out the vile capitalist Leon Tusk, and everything
Can-
remains as it is.
Can we have this like pseudo forced like like she comes off the stage or like jumps off the stage and like Kurt catches her? It's like this pseudo forced like embrace, and it's like that's as far as they go with the whole Hallmark romance thing. It's like
There's like a spotlight, and you've like caught me in spin,
Yes.
like Dirty
did
Dancing. or
way better
something.
this time than with the ladder thing earlier.
Yeah. Oh no, you put me down. I'm like, that was much better than with the ladder earlier.
Thanks. I've been working on it. Been practicing.
You're
with
cuter
Glenn.
if you just.
I think Glenn sees that and he whispers over to one of the kids. The boy's strong, but there ain't a lot up there, I think, sometimes. But good on him. Good
Nothing
on
but
him.
bees. Nothing but bees. He's a
This like another member of the jazz quintet here, where it's like Morty on flugelhorn and this kid on like piccolo, and like
Yes.
they're all
We
in
make it
present
work.
twins. They are not like the right combination at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, somehow
Wow,
Glenn
on a
gets it to
piccolo,
work.
Jazz band.
Somehow Glenn makes it work and it works fine.
Glenn brings the whole
Flugelhorn's
thing
great.
together. He's the one that
Flugelhorn is
knows.
exceptional for a jazz band. That's Chuck Mangione right there.
I feel like Glenn's is a trumpet guy. I feel like he's a trumpet guy. What do you think? You feel like a trumpet
That
guy?
sounds
I was
right,
doing
yeah.
trombone.
Yeah.
I was feeling trombone.
Yeah,
Trombone,
trombone or
yeah.
trumpet. That's what I was actually talking. I was like,
With the mute, he's like playing with the
Mhm.
mute the whole time. Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
The mute made out of a hardware store toilet plunger. You
Yeah.
do it.
It works.
You go
It
buy a
works.
brand new one.
It does. It does.
It works well.
It's good.
Plunger
It's a
with
whole
the,
thing. Plunger mute.
Arts and Sons logo on the side that we've now saved.
That's right.
No, he's still moving to Florida. He's out of here. But now
We're
I
gonna-
have a second business I can own.
There you go. Or pitch. I buy the building and start a bakery coffee shop
There it is.
There it
That's
is.
our epilogue.
with
It sells.
a special window like area. Like the first thing you see can be Kurt's Bees honey business.
Oh hey,
Kurt's-
we could.
Kurt's Bees.
Yes, 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 yes. Not birds. That's copyright. Ethan, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
Is this what this has been angling for?
Is
the
that
entire
why you
time?
chose the name?
No, because guys, you remember originally I was going to be the hot boy priest in town, and I was like, no. But when I realized that I could be a nerd, I was like, Kurt is into bees. And that has been sitting here waiting to be found.
Fade to black
So that's
Yeah.
on Kurt's Bees.
I have to say I appreciate a good naming joke payoff after a period of time. So
Says
6
the
to 8
player of
hours is a good
Dexy.
start. It's not the 6 months of Nexi, but I appreciate
Says the
this.
player
This is
of
good.
Dexy, member of the Midnight Runners.
Yes. Oh, it's good.
Lordy.
Feels good. Feels real good.
So that's
didn't pick
been
the- I didn't-
warmer in the winter.
I didn't pick the name. I didn't pick the name for the bees. I picked the bees for the name. So that was what I'm trying to say here.
I love it.
Oh
I
my
still
God.
appreciate
Warm
it.
first, the
Yeah.
name of the bees.
Yeah, warmer in winter. The Hallmark special.
Yes. Yes, Warmer in the Winter by Will Lentz. He has a website at Gameonomicon. It's on Twitter. It's good. You can get it on drive-through RPG.
You
If you
too
backed
can
it in
share in the
Kickstarter,
Christmas
there's a physical copy showing up eventually soon. So
What
So
a fantastic game.
yeah, this has been
Love
so much
that.
fun.
Let's make play it every day this month.
Yeah, it's so fun. It took me a while to realize that the whole game is about all of us trying to get heartstrings with each other.
Mm.
Now I get it. So the whole game is each of us trying to like find who is going to make the relationship in the end. Like that's good. So, hey, folks, everybody who's here, I just want to say real quick, High School Collective is in the middle of, well, we're about to start our big charity stream on Friday. So Friday, we're going to be playing Aegon. We're going to be kicking off our High Shelf Collective or High Shelf Charities streaming event. We have a bunch of guests every Friday and Saturday. We're giving away a bunch of stuff. I want to put the little donation link into chat, assuming you're also here. Praxagora Thessamophoria, thank you so much for the raid. Really, really appreciate that. And just to say to everybody, come back on Friday. We're going to be giving away games of Aegon while we play Aegon and Blades in the Dark. And we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. We have two kind of main things going on in terms of donations. If you donate during games, that gets you access to win prizes during games. But also every week, we're going to be giving away a $150 gift card to Drive-Thru RPG. Each week, we're giving away one card to everybody who donated that week. And then also throughout the whole charity, we're going to give away an original print. Thank you to High Shelf Rich, who's in the chat. Dude, you're a champion and a prince for doing this. This is a first edition print of Demons and Demigods. This is a collector's item from like old school D&D TSR days. The first printing of this book included a bunch of monsters like Mythos, Cthulhu type stuff that they weren't supposed to put in there. And so there was only one printing of it. Rich has a copy and is anteing it up for this year's charity. So if you donate $20 or more, it gets you access to these two drawings. The grand prize, this book, this collector's item, is running the entire 3 weeks. So $20 gets you a ticket, gets you a raffle ticket, basically. And this is really exciting. I think last time I checked, the book was going for hundreds of dollars on eBay and stuff like that. It's just a really cool piece of like gamer memorabilia, honestly. Rich, you're a prince and a saint for doing this, dude. I really love that. And all of the donations that we're raising money for is for the Trevor Project, which is a charity that's near and dear to our hearts. Their mission is to save the lives of LGBTQ folk through suicide prevention. And obviously the holidays can be really tough for everybody, but certainly that population, as families are, some are not as great as they ought to be. And so that organization does a whole lot of work, especially around this time of year. So we're trying to raise some funds for them. We did this last year. We're doing it again this year. We want to really make it go big. So if you can't donate, totally get it. By all means, donate if you can. If not, that's totally fine. But please, grab this link I just put into the chat, share it with your friends. Let's try and get some folks to support this. And, every $20 gets you a drawing towards all these great prizes. I think that's all I have to say on that right now. We've been playing this game for a while tonight, and I'm a little tired, but this has been, we look forward to this all year round. Like, this charity is a big deal to us. We look forward to it all year round. And so we're very excited to get to do this this year. And so, yeah, Friday, Aegon. Ethan is running Aegon. Taylor, you're in that one. We've got Blair and Gavin as well. And John the Wise.
Something.
Yeah, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a big old thing.
It's going to be something resembling Aegon.
Right.
Blair knows it's scheming.
We're going to pick up handfuls of dice. We're going to chuck them.
Yeah.
You'll be hard pressed to find anything Greek, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say that.
There might be a Greek Christmas
Greek
theme
something.
thing.
Yeah, sure.
A big fat Greek Christmas.
And then and then Saturday, right after that, Wandering DM is going to join us, and he is going to run us through some Witcher action with Animation, Wandering DM, and a bunch of us. And in that one, we're going to be giving away copies of The Witcher from Artel Sorian. So we got a bunch of stuff coming. And by all means, tune in Friday and Saturday for this week, next week, and the one after, until basically the first 3 weeks of December. We're going to be doing this every Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
So yeah, good stuff. Folks, that was Warm in the Winter, right?
I love it. Warmer in
the winter.
I feel so much warmer thanks to our love and friendship and
Yes.
saving Christmas in the town.
Yes, absolutely. I think we can go to. I'd like to raid somebody. I'm gonna send this happy train on. We love to raid folks. Looks like Rule of Lore is playing right now. Can't quite tell what game they're playing, but we're gonna raid over there. They're doing some cool stuff. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe I'm not allowed to. maybe they have a thing where they don't let people raid them. Okay. They probably have a thing where they don't let people raid them unless they're following, which is fair, right? Like Twitch was really wild there for a little while. We're going to raid our good friend Wombletastic then.
Playing Shadowrun Returns.
Yeah, playing Shadowrun Returns, which is a dope ass video game set in a really cool world. I love the world of Shadowrun way more than I like the role playing system nowadays. Right. Third, fourth
Just
edition.
Spicy.
keep going with
spicy.
D6 until you get carpal tunnel. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Just
You break your
eat
wrist
the
just rolling to
handful
me.
of D6s. Experience the crunch.
That's right. So yeah, we're gonna head over to Womble. He's an awesome New Zealander friend of ours, friend of the show, just a great human being. And yeah, he plays video games in his spare time. And we're gonna go hang out, toss him some emotes and chat, give him some love, all that good stuff. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and as always, have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crids.
There we go.
Happy